Coincidence in what way, mercenary? You said it was a nice bit of coincidence. I'm just curious. And bam. Yet again, no backdrop because I am not putting that green screen up. Even if today has been a much cooler day. Similar landscape, in your opinion? Well, it is, and especially the dust. The music from the dust and the set in the dust is pretty much a wasteland there. So that's why I chose the music. It wasn't a coincidence. I just chose it for the aesthetics. Well, let's start the game. And hopefully it doesn't screw everything up over on the other screen. It screwed it all up. I can still see the chat. That's the most important part. Hey there, Specky! Because I've done a little bit of difference with the layout. As you can see, I put it on full screen on the other monitor, which helps a lot. You know, playing the game on full screen. But as I suspected, it screwed things a little bit up on the other screen, so I'm not seeing the chat fully. It's a bit... OBS is a bit in the way. Let me see if I can fix that quickly. Should be able to. Move that over there, move that over there. And then keep that over there. And the game closed itself. Great. Didn't do that before. No, it's still there. At least it says on the taskbar that the game is still up, but I can't access the game. Come on. This one. I did it.
I still if you screws up the whole layout.
Oh. Yeah, it's always some technical difficulties when you change up things. And this is not the resolution that I had last time chosen. Always technical difficulties, isn't it? That's not what I chose for the game resolution to be. Now that's what I chose, but why is it scaling it up so high? I'll load the game. It shouldn't be this high of resolution. Ugh. Technical difficulties, am I right? At least it's still running and it shows the game. That's the most important part. It's not just showing if... hang on. Well, you kids be quiet, I'm live streaming. There, now you can see the game. As it's supposed to be shown. Maybe if I move that over there, I don't need you. Actually, I do need you. You still have the Fallout 1 CD on yourself. I wonder if I still have the CD. I have the manual. The original manual. I still have that. Let's see if this works. And kid's going all squeaky out there on the sound of it. Oh, that didn't help at all. Now I don't see anything on the other screen. Hang on. So I need to put this here. Maybe now it will show me the technical difficulties. So is always a nice thing, isn't it? Now I can see the chat. You hear kitties? Yeah, there's kids playing outside. There we go. And now we can see the game in the full gloriness of a high definition resolution. Looks weird, doesn't it? When it's this high screen. But I decided to go with full screen because the windowed mode actually affects the speed of the cursor on certain screens, like when you go to your character screen and everything on windowed mode. And also it affected the speed of battles. So I decided to go to Well, this is not 4K, but it's a glorious 1080p. Somebody's car is being robbed. Can you hear that? That's a car alarm. Don't worry, you understand. On one side of your property, you have a few noisy kids. On the other side, someone owns a rooster, among other animals. But that's definitely noisy. So yeah, roosters can be very noisy. Mike is sensitive like a toothache. Yeah, it picks up a lot of noise outside. Although it is a condensator microphone, so it shouldn't pick it up so well. If I close the window, that would help. Hang on a second. There. No more outside noises. At least I have the fan blowing, so it won't get too hot in here. Let me pause the game again and fix up some stuff here, because I like to see my stuff on the screen as well. So I'll move that there. Move that there. Because I like to see that my stream is going on as well. So that works. Although now that's in the way of the... Hang on. Just bear with me with this. Come on. We will eventually start playing the game. Like in 2 seconds. There. It all looks good. Well, just imagine the noise are the nuclear survivors acting up. Yeah, sure. That might work. Unless I could make the screen a little bit wider, because it's that's the normal box size anyway for a time of 3. Not really. They're really noisy. I can still hear them. Well, I've got 2 windows on this side, and apparently they decided to go play on the other side of the area. Hey there, Grumble. I see you shot your camera bird, so now they're flying further away. Oh, yeah, the bird's view. That's what you mean. It's because of the high resolution patch. I did try to change it so it's still the close-up. That's the normal that it is, but for some reason it didn't change it. Let me see if I can actually change it. Should be able to do it really easy. It's better like that, honestly. Well, I don't know. The text is really small to read. I mean, you can see the whole game, of course, yes, but the text is really hard to read. Let's see if I can change to that, and if it does anything. Oh, there's the game window back. No, it's still far away. Well, at least the game window is a bit wider. Let me fix it on OBS. Pause the game. Do a little fixie-do. Ding! Or there. So you get to see the game as well. In its proper size. There, now I can see my OBS perfectly. And I can see the chat. Reading in-game text is not part of the Twitch shitpost experience. Well, I'll be reading the text out loud anyway, so. But even for me, it's like really tiny font. Game loaded. I can see it if I look like through there. I can see it. And to think you visited the optometrist just a couple of weeks ago. Well, now I'm making your life a nightmare. Haha. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a lot of stuff to do around here in Junktown. No weapons drawn. Good. So this is the general store. You see nothing out of the ordinary. Well, there's a sign. Sign says general store. And that sign says that the store is called Dark Waters. That's the owner's name. Oh yeah. Do not forget to make a quick save again. Every time you restart the game, you have to choose the quick save slot again. Kinda looks like Samson got a silly walks perk with the faster movement. Well, it looks very silly. It is because of the preferences. We have the combat speed at the fastest, and it affects the player's speed. If I turn that off, then we'll be running at the same speed, although we should be running at a slower speed. Who cares? So, watch out for Gizmo and his cronies. I like my boss. Got nothing else to say. This is Junktown, nice place to live as long as you stay on our good side. This is Junktown, nice place to live as long as you stay on our good side. This is Junktown, nice place to live as long as you stay on our good side. I like my boss. They're riveting conversationalists. Let's go in and meet with Richard Dean Anderson. I mean MacGyver. I mean Killian Darkwater.
Can I help you?
He even looks like him, doesn't he? Looks exactly like Richard Dean Anderson, aka MacGyver. Or Captain... Was it Captain or Colonel? I think it was Colonel. Jack from Stargate. Can't remember his last name. But he is Jack. Captain Jack Sparrow. The house looks like something MacGyver would build in an hour. I think he built the whole place in an hour. With just cars and duct tape. Sir, who are you?
The name's Killian. Killian Darkwater. I'm the mayor of this fine town. And who might you be?
Samson. He's a real conversationalist, too. Do you own this store?
You bet. May not be as big as some in the hub, but people usually find what they're looking for. Take a look around.
Thanks. I'll take a look around, for sure. But first, we're gonna move over here. Gizmo sends his regards. 50 hit points on Killian. Woo, nice shot, Killian. 30 hit points right through his armor, knocking the combatant to the ground. Critical hit. Nice. Now, how about you let me finish this job? To the eyes. Bam. Not dead, but... And he's dead. You will earn 400 experience for helping Killian fight off the assassin.
Listen, thanks for saving my life.
Didn't get to my
It's a
inventory.
brave thing to do. Now, it looks like we've got ourselves a situation here.
Yep.
I know Gizmo's behind this, but
Of
I
course.
need proof.
No.
You interested in helping?
Me? What do you need me for?
Now, if I get proof, the people of Junktown will kick him out. The way I figure it, you need to either plant a bug at his place or wear a wire and get him to confess to you. Can you handle that?
What do I get in return?
I'll tell you what, anything in the store, even the most expensive, it's yours. No charge. If it's a gun, I'll give you all the ammo you can carry. Does that sound fair?
No, I'll do it.
All right. I owe you. Here's the bug and the wiretap. You let me know when it's done. And good luck.
Sure thing. There we go, now I can. And here we have a bug, a miniature microphone and transmitting device, and a tape recorder. A Once Electronics Play It For Me tape recorder. Play it for me. Plays and records the standard 30-minute high-density recorded once tapes. And not to be confused with the newer hollow disk technology. You could never get the bug to work. You always had to use the wiretap. The way the bug works You get into Gizmo's office, and then you have to slip the bug into his desk. You just put the bug into your hands, and then you use it on the desk. But you have to be on Gizmo's good side to do so. So he won't notice that you're doing it. Well, at least we got a hunting rifle and some ammo to sell. You doing okay there, Killian? Severely wounded, of course. That assassin actually can kill Killian. If you're not careful enough. Killian might... these guards are bad. They are like what we are. Perception is really low, so they can't hit for shit. But the assassin with the hunting rifle can be really bad. And Killian got lucky there, because his first hit was a successful critical hit. So he pretty much killed the assassin with that already. So, but if the assassin is lucky enough, he can get 2 critical hits and bam, Killian's dead. And then the game is kind of... yeah, they're totally stormtrooper trained, yeah. Unless you anger them. Then they're like freaking snipers, all of them. But on this event, they're blind as bats.
Well, howdy. What can I do for you today?
How about telling me a bit about this town?
Well, Junktown's not much, but it's home. Mostly we trade with people or let them forget their troubles for a bit. Of course, we have our share of problems.
What other cities are around here?
Well, travelers tell me there's a bunch of crazies up north called the Vipers.
Yeah, we know.
Another group of yahoos out east called the Cons.
We know.
Neither one of them likely to invite you to supper as anything but the main course, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. What else is outside Junktown?
Well, you got the hub southwest. Don't go south, though. That'd be Necropolis. The climate's bad there. Rain or shine. If you understand what I'm saying.
Somebody's car alarm is extremely sensitive. It's going off again. Hey there, Arthur. Welcome back. Didn't think that the assassin could kill Killian until just now. He did 2 critical hits and knocked his down his ass. Can I ask you a few more questions? You just know everything, don't you? Yeah, thanks for the info. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Well, why not?
Yeah, well, why not?
Ask away, friend.
Maybe the kids out there can keep triggering the alarm. No, this is a playground that is here. There are no cars around here. And they don't go to the parking lot to play out there. I've heard that car alarm before, so it must be somebody's car who has an extremely sensitive alarm. Just, you know, could be a bird hitting it or any kind of animal hitting it, causing it to go all haywire. I want to buy something.
Well, that's a damn fine coincidence. That's what this store is here for.
No need to be snarky.
You got about everything you can need. Let me show you some things over here.
Thanks. So you got a lot of money. Not much stuff, but I'll take those stim packs out of your hands, if you don't mind. I could take that scout book as well, but I think you're going to be trying to sell it to me at a high price. At least I got a lot of stuff to sell. Is that even worth 1 already? No. Cheap. 121. Take that gun. Can I take the book? The book isn't even that expensive. Just with the magnum bullets, that was almost enough to get the money. The crowbar. I'll pretty much sell you everything. As long as it doesn't go over 2,000. Give you those. I'll give you the rope. Don't need one. Give you the... No, not the mentats there. Those are pretty expensive. So if I give you 1 more, is that too much or... That's too much. Okay, so we got maybe 1 of these. It still goes over. No, actually, that's good enough. There, it's just 25. Yep, that'll be good. Offer. Yeah. You got yourself a lot of junk and some weaponry, and I got myself a lot of money. You can also check out these other tables.
Can I help you?
And he'll have a different kind of, as you can see, different kind of choices. Like these are armor in here, and we could get ourselves a leather armor. Is that gonna be 2,000 or something? 975 only. You're selling things cheap here. Just a hunting rifle should be enough. Yeah. Give me 25. There. We got ourselves a better armor right away. Hey there, Goblin. So your niece just kept you busy all day. Feeding, playing, and rocking her to sleep. She's pretty much got you wrapped around her little finger. She's only 11 weeks old. That's how they get you. I think. You forget, does mood affect price? Mood? Mood in what way? If the other character is happy or angry at you? I don't remember if that actually affects the prices. It might, but I don't remember if that makes sense that it would affect the prices in a store. But currently, I just don't remember. Actually, let's check if the third table... I think this table and the third table over here share the same...
Can I help you?
Share the same stuff. I don't know, you got bags in here. Nothing in there. How about this one? Nothing in there. 2 ropes. A backpack. Nothing in there. Backpacks and bags are not good to have. Of course, they're good for organizing stuff. That's what they're pretty much for. So you can put, like, in one bag you put all of your armor that you're carrying, the other one like throwing weapons, and in the other one you put all of your ammo, but it doesn't give you more carrying capacity at all. They're just containers that you have in your... Unhappy with you is when the entire town attacks you. Yep. Then they're very angry at you. Ooh, a Geiger counter. They're just extra bulk and weight. Pretty much. Pretty much. Aha! You did have something new in here. 5 more stim packs for me. What do I have? Well, of course I have the flares. And you give me that at now 26 instead of 25. And offer. There. Should I take the Geiger counter? Don't really need it. It only shows you how much radiation you have in your system, and you can pretty much tells you if you need to use a radaway or something. Right now, it's not really useful because we don't have any radaways. So, Gizmo did nothing wrong. No, nothing wrong, except he tried to kill Killian with that assassin, or he has organizes crime here, like the casino and such. Yeah, nothing wrong done here by Gizmo, nothing wrong. Far too tough to worry about puny radiation. Look, you look like a friendly chap. You see the haggard shape of Bob.
Hey, what are you doing in my room? Are you from the casino?
No, I'm just looking around.
Oh gosh, I thought you were from the casino. You scared me.
Why?
Well, I got into some trouble there. I owed them a lot of money.
Why do you owe them so much money?
They cheat. I played a little slots and some poker, but I'm a better player than that. I swear those machines are rigged. I lost a lot of money.
Who at the casino do you owe this money to?
Some goons. They say they work for the casino boss, but I never saw him. One was called Ezo, I think, and the other was some big Guido-looking guy. Damn cheaters.
How much money do you owe?
Oh, not too much. A couple thousand. I only played for 4 or 5 hours. Maybe a little longer. They gave me some markers and I don't have enough here to cover it. I gotta get back to the hub and get some cash. I'm afraid they'll beat me up if I try to leave. Why do you owe them so much money? They cheat! I played a little slots and poker, but I'm a better player than that. I swear those machines are rigged. I lost a lot of money.
Thanks for the info. Poor Bob. And also, you were talking about your room. You're outside. You're not in your room. A Junktown peasant. Where did I put that thing? Javier, what are you doing in here? Go back to Dead Island. You don't belong in this world. Where did I put that thing? Have you searched shelves like this? See? There's the cat's paw. Why is there... That's the second cat's paw that I've seen in the game. Why are there cat's paws in the Fallout 1? I know that there's always been the one in Shady Sands, but 2? What is this, Fallout 2? That voice sounds like the Spotty Kid from The Simpsons. Don't remember a Spotty Kid. This is a very nice location, isn't it? I mean, we got a big hotel here. The Crash House Hotel. That's what the place is. We got a pouty, shapely woman. We got a waitress. Then we've got a gang member. A member of the Skulls gang. Another member. We got a gang member. A member. And a young man with a tattoo and a bad attitude. Yep. Well, we could rent a room here if we wanted. It would be this room on the right. And Skulls are the people that Lars at the entrance told me to take care of. Hey there, Bottle. So what's in here? Who are you? I'm busy. Leave me alone. Yeah, you're busy just standing there. Let me just make sure that everything's in hunky-dory order in here. La-di-da-di-da. Ooh, TV dinner. Or a small dusty box of some sort. We'll take it. Oh, there was somebody standing here. I drunk down the side for sore eyes. It says a sore side for normal eyes for sure. Another guard. I like my boss. Yeah. You also like him when he's alive, right? So let's see what we got here. A television dinner. You're not... Why take it? You're a hungry man. Why do I read? You're not sure, but it's definitely not edible. You're not quite sure if it ever was. Hey, come on, some TV dinners can be good. Actually, they can be, if they're done well. So, we got seems to be a problem here. Of some sort. You see a dog. Okay.
Oh yeah, big man running from a scary dog. Phil, you sure showed it. Yep, you sure did. I'm sure Phil would appreciate it if you were to get rid of his dog.
It ain't my dog! Mister, I would be really happy if you would get rid of that damn dog. Why? It won't let us back into our house, that's why. Isn't it your dog? It was the pet of a traveler. When the traveler died, this damn dog just plopped its furry ass down on my doorstep and won't leave. It's been there for days. Who was this traveler? I don't know, some guy. He came from the east, he said. Like anyone could get past the Deadlands to the east. He ran afoul of Gizmo, trying to interfere with Gizmo's business. So Gizmo had a couple of boys beat him up and throw him from the casino roof. Traveler broke his damn full neck and died. The dog was pissed. What did the traveler look like? Oh, the guy was tall, dark-haired, with a little graying around the edges. He was dressed in all black leather. Like, that's a good idea in the desert, and carried a shotgun. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? He had some funny accent. The dog was his constant companion. Followed him everywhere. Sounds really familiar, doesn't it? Appreciate the gossip. Who else recognized that the description of the dead person? Go on, Phil. Do it. A boy and his dog. If that was a serious answer, it's just funny how wrong you are. I mean, in that movie, the boy doesn't wear any leather. He's got like kind of a like an Lawrence of Arabia kind of outfit. It has a hat, I think, and some just ragged clothing, but I don't remember ever wearing black leather. You've never seen it. I've seen it. It's a good movie. You should actually give it a watch. By Harlan Ellison, and Harlan Ellison plays the dog in the movie. Just like Harlan Ellison wrote I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and he played Am in the game. Escape from New York? No idea, actually. Really? It's Mad Max. Road Warrior. He's got the dog, he's got the black leather, shotgun with no shells in it. But a shotgun, black leather, dog, gray hair, black hair with the grays on the edges. That's Mad Max. Good. Haha, you hated Boogie Spitter. I've never read A Boy and His Dog. I never read it. But I liked the movie. I mean, it's entertaining. It's not the best movie around, but I was entertained by it. Never saw Mad Max. You haven't seen any Mad Max movie? Have you seen any of the Mad Max movies? Not even the remake. It's not a remake. Fury Road is not a remake. Mad Max is the shit. You loved Fury Road as well. Heresy! It's not heresy. It's just been some people just don't watch movies. Goblin only seen Beyond Thunderdome. Oh, you poor souls. You poor souls need to be educated in the classiness and the pure awesomeness of Mad Max movies. You really need to see the first Mad Max. You really need to see Road Warrior. Beyond Thunderdome is still good in its own merit, but it's the weakest of the three. And you really must watch Fury Road. Fury Road is just entertainment, badass action throughout the whole movie. That's all it is. And Tina Turner was good in Beyond Thunderdome, yeah. But a lot of people say that the movie was shit, but I don't think so. I think Beyond Thunderdome is a very entertaining movie on its own merit. Your uncle used to tell you the same thing. He used to say Thunderdome sucked compared to the first Mad Max. Well, if you compare to the first Mad Max or the second Mad Max, of course Beyond Thunderdome sucks. But it's entertaining in its own merit, like I already said. It has lots of good stuff in it that I like. I haven't seen Beyond Thunderdome in a long while, but still, it's a good movie. This is going to be like you at work when you told them you never saw Jaws, isn't it? Mercenary, please tell me you have actually seen Jaws. Beyond Thunderdome felt like two movies. Yeah, it is a weird movie in that way, that the story is kind of messed up in it. Not messed up in it that it's weird or just, you know, how would you say it when somebody says messed up? but the story in Beyond Thunderdome is just not well written. That's for sure, but the characters in it are good. At least the Goblin scene, Jaws 1 and 2, and yes, you enjoyed them both. Yeah, they are good. Don't watch 3 or 4. Don't watch those. So you're good, Goblin. You're good. You haven't seen the crappy ones. So you're good there. But Mercenary, do tell me that you have seen at least Jaws by now. Oh, we got a Russian person there watching us. Здравствуй, товарищ, to you too, I guess. No, you haven't watched that either. Evidently, you're going to be kidnapped and forced to in front of a red box, aren't you? No, just Netflix. Netflix has Jaws 1 there right now. Not sure if they still have Mad Max, but at one point they had all the Mad Max movies in there. So if you have Netflix, go watch them there. Mad Max Fury Road, man, you really enjoyed the game as well, and you need to get back to it. Well, the game is not based on Fury Road or the movies at all. The Mad Max game is a whole story of Max on its own. No, I do not speak Russian there, Wirt. I can tell the last word is Russian. It's supposed to be Rushki. I can recognize that. You mean as a Max game in general? Oh, yeah. The game is damn good. But since we are now here, we have a couple of ways of taking care of this business here with the dog. The business with the dog is that we can either kill it, which is the easiest one, of course. Just bam, in there, kill it, and the people will be, yay! But we don't want to do that. Second thing is, talk to it, see what it wants, and maybe make a friend out of it. That's a good way. We got the high speech, so we can do it. Or we can do it the sneakiest way. The easiest way of getting this dog to get off the doorway and get the dog to be our friend. Do you want me to do it the easiest way? Do you want me to talk the dog out of getting from the doorway? I do want me to just kill the dog, which I don't want to do. Killing dogs is only appropriate if the dog attack me first. What do you guys say? Should I go for the easiest or just talk the dog out of it? Make a new friend. I don't remember if there's any difference between how much experience points you get out of it. Never tried talking to the dog, but you do know the sneaky way. You did it by accident as it was how you entered. Yep. That's why I bought this new armor. To avoid that mistake. Even Gabriel seems to be saying that he doesn't talk Russian. Gabriel is using Google Translate for sure. But what do you guys think? Should I just talk to the dog or do it the easy way? I mean, you make decisions as well here, you know. How does talking to the dog work? You'd like to see that if I can do it. Vote for talk to dog. Woof. Okay, we're gonna talk to the dog, so we're not gonna change our... If you dress up in the other leather armor, in the leather jacket, when I showed it yesterday, we do look like Mad Max. And that's how you get the dog meat easiest for yourself. You just wear this leather jacket and it thinks you're Mad Max. That's the easy way. But we can calm him down. Let's talk to the dog. Woof. Nothing out of the ordinary. Dog doesn't want to talk to me, huh? Alright. For you, classic films are the Indiana Jones movies, Back to the Future films, E.T. and Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I'm sure everyone's seen those. Well, I know a couple of... excuse me. Saliva in the wrong place. I know a couple of... at least one internet personality that had never seen the Indiana Jones movies, had never seen Back to the Future, E.T. or Ghostbusters, because that personality is just a person who doesn't watch movies. Have you seen Turkish Rambo's Turkish Star Trek? Yes, both, and Star Wars. Yes, I've seen all of the Turkish movies. Mercenary has never watched the BTTF 1 all the way through, never seen BTTF 2 or 3, and never saw E.T. either. Okay, so now we know another person who has never seen classic movies. Mercenary, I need to glue you onto a chair, put on Netflix or Viaplay or whatever streaming service I can find with those movies in them, and I would binge watch them with you, while you would be just glued to a chair and your eyes would be open like Malcolm McDowell has them open in Clockwork Orange. And I would just force you to watch those movies with me. I would keep you safe, I would keep you hydrated, I would keep you fed, but I would force you to watch those movies with me. None of us here in chat has watched the classic movies. Apparently so. Am I the only movie buff, a true movie buff next to Spicky in here? Spicky and I have seen most of the movies. Nice t-shirt, Spider. Hey, thanks! Commodore 64, yay! I have lots of... Pato, you never seen the shirts that I showed? You call seniority only. Take my word for it on those actions because, well, you get what I'm about to see. You did see Ghostbusters 1 and 2 and all three of the classic Indiana movies. Well, that's good. That's good at least. First time seeing this. Well. I wonder if I have the other shirt that I wore the other day. No, that's not it. Where is it? Where, Freddy? I'm sure you will appreciate this one. You'll appreciate this one, Bottle. Friday the 13th, baby. Woo! I have two other shirts, but they're in the cupboard right now. One shirt has a picture of Impossible Mission, and it says the another visitor, stay a while, stay forever. And the other one is a picture of the robot that it says, destroy him, robots. Goblin is more a borderline movie buff. You dare say I'm not a movie buff, but I already had seen Wasp Woman before you streamed it. I had seen Wasp Woman several times before I streamed it. Nice shirt, yes, sorry, eyes can't help much. You want to get a CX Spectrum one, but you have an Atari. Few people watch on YouTube. Yeah, only a few people do watch on YouTube, yeah. I've still been thinking of just giving up on YouTube and primarily stream on Twitch, and then from the Twitch I would record the stream from Twitch and then just chop it up into smaller videos and upload them on YouTube like highlights. I mean, I don't get many viewers on YouTube. There's like... Anytime that I do these live streams, there's only like 2 or 3 watching on YouTube. I mean... It's mainly everybody's over here on Twitch anyway, so... You're about to say you never saw Clockwork Orange, you think you should check your locks. I'm coming over, mercenary. I'm gonna force you to watch movies with me. Hello there, Buddy Tails. Welcome to SpiderMwa that chats about the movies with his viewers. Apparently, that's what the whole game has been turned into. But let's get Dogmeat with us. There. Got 100 experience for helping Phil solve his canine conundrum. And now we have Dogmeat. Woof woof. Stay here and wait, okay? That would make Dogmeat stay exactly on that spot for all eternity. Move aside, buddy. Good boy. That means move. I think if Dogmeat is stuck on a doorway, you can use that, or he keeps his distance. Get the fuck out of my way, stupid mutt. That will make Dogmeat angry, or just leave. And good dog is... Good dog. Good dog. Hey, we got Dogmeat. And now we'll change to the better armor. So now you remember... A Goblin gave up with YouTube because of the lag. Yeah. And now you remember a couple of classics, Forbidden Planet and Dark Star. Great movies, both of them. On their own different ways. Forbidden Planet, great sci-fi movie from the 50s. And Dark Star, a really funny sci-fi movie. And you've watched The Dark Crystal as well. That's a weird movie. I don't remember anything about Dark Crystal. I've seen it when I was younger, but I don't remember anything of it. Because it's a really weird movie. And the Never-Ending Story series, you should have kept it at 1. Never-Ending Story 2 and 3 are just crap. Not the one where the goblins kidnapped the girl's sister. That's Labyrinth with Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie. Not seen Dark Star. You're pretty sure that was a sci-fi computer game with FMV sequences. There is kind of a game called Dark Star, but Dark Star is a movie by David O'Bannon, or was it Dan O'Bannon, who also wrote Aliens in the next year and helped out with John Carpenter's The Thing, I think? But he did write Alien pretty much next. Dark Star is just a... very humorous. It's a comedy. And you really should watch it because it is a classic comedy, Dark Star. A really funny movie. And it has only like 4 actors in it. Only. It's really funny. You found a Spectrum shirt, but you figured you'd ask before posting the image as you know about large images. Have you seen Troll 2? Of course I've seen Troll 2. Everybody's who's a movie buff like me, especially when it comes to shitty movies. Of course. I've seen Troll 1 as well. So are you happy now? I wouldn't trust that beast if I were you. That thing's a killer. That's why I took him with me.
That sure is a nice pooch you have there.
Well, at least she likes the dog. So that's a good thing. Let's see what we got in here. Absolutely nothing. Oh, of course. Anything? Any covers here? No. Anything else to gather? Nope. Nothing else to take. Take care, Word. Troll 2 isn't a movie, it's an experience. Well, it certainly is some kind of an experience. You must have watched that at least twice? I think I've seen Troll 2 3 times. It's an experience, for sure. Have you seen Planet of Terror, Mercenary? A movie you saw when you were a kid, but remember like nothing of that you've always wanted to rewatch is Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a fantastic movie. Even the new one, Blade Runner 2049? Was it? 2049? Or 2048? It's a great movie as well. Dark Star movie, you know, is the one where an evil scientist turned the crew of a spaceship into zombie cyborgs. That is Black Hole, a Disney movie, Gabriel. That's what you're talking about. That is Black Hole, not Dark Star. Yeah, that's a Disney movie, Black Hole, with Maximilian and Vincent, the robots. They go next to a black hole, and there's a big giant ship that is not in the gravitational orbit of the black hole, and they happen to get there. And Black Hole is it's a bit of a goofy movie, but it's still good because the actors are good in it, but the story is Now for a Disney movie, it's pretty edgy when you think about it, because it's a Disney movie. Yeah, the black robot is Maximilian. That's what the robot is called. He's the evil robot. Reminded you a bit of a Cylon. Yeah, he kinda does. Especially the head area and all that. The door to the scum pit is closed. Well, this door is open. I wonder why it's closed. Oh, right. 9. It's 9 o'clock. It's not open because of that. You see a man with filed teeth. Hey, fresh bait. So what brings you in our territory, chum? Here for a little fun? At your expense, of course. What do you do? Actually, I'm here to kick butt and chew gum. You can guess the rest. Nice quote from They Live. You don't think you've seen Black Hole? Yeah, Black Hole is a movie that you either like or you don't. It's just you just have to see it to make your own opinion about it. Obey! Specky got it right away that it's from They Live. Great movie, They Live. Great movie with Roddy Piper and Keith David? I think they were starring in the movie. Great movie. Great. A lot of fun. Basically, it reflects today's society. Yes, it does, actually. It really does. It's really, if you watch They Live, it's really relevant for today, especially. Just remember those 3 Friday the 13th DVDs on your shelf from seeing that shirt. Guess after all this, you'd need to play those. So what do you do for fun around here? We beat up buzzers like you. I don't want to fight Shark. I don't want to fight him. He's one of the Skull's gang members. What are you doing here? Just running around like an idiot. What else? For the first time. You have never seen the Friday the 13th movies either? I've seen all of them. They're great. They're just schlocky fun. Just like not Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street. Except Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is not a good one. Not a good one at all. RoboCop and They Live are your 2 favorite satires of the 80s, probably. Yeah, mine too. RoboCop is a fantastic movie. What town is this you are in? Junktown. We're in Junktown right now. Gustafer. And a boxing guard, a boxing guard, a boxing guard. A tough-looking, muscular man. We're an ugly-looking, muscular man. That's what we are. Yeah, I've seen the first 3 Nightmare on Elm Street movies, though. Tiny safety spot. Yeah, tiny, but still, you've seen them. Boxing matches at 2 p.m. every 3rd day. This is January 1st. You feel like you missed a spot in your playthrough. It doesn't look familiar at all. How can you miss Junktown? It's pretty much the second place you go to after Shady Sands. How can you miss Junktown? That just boggles my mind if you have never seen Junktown. Throughout all the years that I played this game, I have never heard anybody say, I've never been to Junktown before. It has 3 areas, so we're in the top area right now. This is where the casino is. This is where we can find Gizmo. House by the Cemetery? Of course I do. It's a horrible movie. Entertaining, but horrible. So, Gustafer. So, wanna lay a bet on a fight? No, thanks. Mind if I ask you a few questions, though? Alright, I guess. Who runs these matches? Gizmo, the casino owner. I employ Saul. He occasionally likes to watch a match or two, but mostly it's good money. People will bet a lot on a fight. And nobody has to get killed, unlike those death matches they supposedly have in the hub. Death matches? Well, it's just a rumor, but they say there's an underground fighting ring there where you can pay to watch people fight to the death. Not my kind of fight. Thanks. A lot of info there. You saw Junktown, you remember the little end incident that you wound up hating? Damn paper killian. You only went to the one area. You didn't know places could have more than one area in this early in the game. Now these places have multiple areas. So you must have been to Junktown, but you didn't realize that you can go further. So in Junktown, you've only been to this area. With the guardhouse and the hospital. Does this look familiar now? This entrance, the guardhouse, the Brahmin. Yes, exactly. Okay. Well, you're going to be educated about this place then. This is Killian Darkwater's place, where we already were. And that's the hotel, where we're gonna stay the night after I take care of business here. So this is Gizmo's. It even has a nice casino sign. It looks like an advertisement for Gizmo's Casino. Yeah, I would say that it does. So this is where we can gamble if we wanted to. I might give it a little whirl, even though my gambling is 38%. I don't think we're gonna win. A slot machine. You have 2,131 caps. How many would you like to bet? 1. Sorry, better luck next time. You want to play again? Nope. I'm not gonna be reading that out loud. I give up on Mercenary. On reading out his puns. Besides, puns work best if you don't read them out loud. They only hurt. But if you read them as a text, they go well. What? Hey, can I ask you a few questions? I'm on duty, make it quick. Can you tell me about your boss? Gizmo's a fair man, pays good, works easy, don't make trouble, and everybody will be happy. Good. Good to know. Now we could play some roulette and also blackjack, I think. I think it's just all are just roulette tables. A roulette table, a craps table, that's the other one, yeah. Craps and roulette. If you want to go for, you know, higher prices, you can gamble on those. But with my luck and my gambling skill, we're not gonna get anywhere fast. Maybe you should have provided your list of unwatched movies with a rim shot and would have protected yourself. I don't know, the rim shot wouldn't have helped. It would have only made you even worse. that you handle not watching these classic movies as a joke. It wouldn't work that way. It would actually wouldn't. Who are you? What do you want? Actually, why am I even talking? Why aren't you saying that in your voice? You have a talking head. You see, a disgusting excuse for a man. This must be Gizmo. You see, Izo. Izo says nothing. He's watching you carefully with a gaze that makes you uncomfortable.
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
Now we are here to talk about the assassin. But then again, I'll just be going.
I don't like people who waste my time. Don't come back again. Soon.
Thanks, Jim Cummings. Yeah, that's Jim Cummings doing the voice. He's one of the voice actors in the game. What I need to do is to turn this on. That does nothing of interest. Okay. Now we could use it on here. Like so. That does nothing of interest. Well, he's not talking to me anymore. Oops. I guess it turns on automatically when you start talking with him. I think. That does nothing of interest. Okay, so it's on. I guess. Can't really remember. Now let's talk to him.
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
I'm here to tell you your assassin failed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a liar! You don't remember hiring someone to kill Killian, you stupid slug? Well, let's take a hypothetical situation.
Such as?
Well, let's say you did try to kill Killian, and your assassin failed. That means you need a new one to do the job right.
And let me guess, you're that someone?
I can kill him quicker than you can spit.
Well, how can I trust you?
You can't. I mean, you can. I mean, because I've been around. I've killed before. I'm here, and you need someone from out of town to do your dirty work. Right?
All right. We can do this. But you work for me. You better know that nobody ever double-crosses Gizmo and lives to talk about it. You got me?
Ooh, I'm shaking me boots.
Oh, I could put the one over on you. Just no way anyone could put one round you. Ha ha ha! Fat jokes. Of course, but first I need to know why you want him dead.
That's easy. I want him dead because he cramps my business. So, what are you doing for me?
Good reason. Really good reason. I always like this line. Could you say that again, please? This time in my coat pocket? Sure. It's a job.
Good. Return with the dog tags he wears around his neck as proof. And we never had this conversation. You don't mention this to anyone. No one double-crosses me. No one.
Oh, you got it. And we're outside. Izo motions to the door. Okay, he just kicked us out. Alright. Now that I started to think about it, was it you, mercenary, who asked about the bug? About this bug here? I think it was you who were asking about it. I'm just moving over here to see what was in here. It's just a shed. Nothing important. Couldn't get it to work right. You had to wiretap and talk to Gizmo. I think the way it works, and now that I have talked to him already, we have the recording of him confessing that he wants the Killian out of the picture. So that has worked already. But with the bug, I think the way it works is not, you don't use it on or anything. What you need to do is to pickpocket Gizmo and then sneak the bug onto him that way. At least I started to remember that's the way you do it. You like it. That's the way. At least it suddenly came to my mind that that's the way you do it with the bug. You pickpocket him and then you plant the bug onto him. It just suddenly came to my mind that that might be the way to do it. Well, let's go back to Killian and tell him the good news. That, yo, we talked to Gizmo. So he's so fat he doesn't notice an extra ounce? Yep, he's that fat.
So, did you get the evidence?
I sure did.
Which? Bug or tape?
The confession.
Let's hear it. That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice. Thanks, friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business.
Let's see, we could get shotgun and shells. Don't need it. A suit of leather armor. Already have it. I'll take a doctor's medical kit. Not really necessary. I'll take all the steam packs you can share. I'll take those. Of course, we can also say no thanks, knowing that Gizmo's going to get his due is thanks enough. That's the most honorable way to say it, but I want some steam packs.
Well, thanks again. Well, listen, I'm gonna take the guards and run Gizmo and his cronies out of town. I could use another gun. You up for it? Might be good for a laugh.
Well, you wouldn't be really hiring another gun because I don't use guns. I'm a fisticuffs guy. So at least you would get a pair of fists. And lightning fast legs. Although we could use a new kind of unarmed weapon. Got any spiked knuckles around? Power fist? No, didn't think so. Sure, it'll be worth it just to see him try to walk more than 10 feet.
Go to Lars at the guard station. He'll fill you in. And listen, this town owes you a lot.
You're most welcome. You earn 500 experience for securing Gizmo's confession. Yay! And now we go to Lars. Lars pants on farce. I doubt anybody gets that joke. Because it's not mine, it's a quote. From somebody else who's a lot funnier than me. And now I do this, do that, and then we talk to you. You ready to help take down Gizmo? You bet! You were an SMGer, loved close range spray, high ammo cost but utterly tore apart several enemies. Yeah, that is a good way to go. Especially if you have big guns and you get the Bozar, just to shove that Bozar up their face and... glorious gore, glorious gore. You bet, let's nail that tub. Alright, let's do it. So it comes down to this, Killian. Well, I never could put up with your stink, and now I'm gonna put an end to it. Excuse me. Killian was hit for 7 and Gizmo for 15 hit points. Alright. Alright, the dog meat, let's do this. We're going after Ezo first. No, crap. Whatever. Come on, dog meat. Really? Too slow.
It's a miracle I survived. It's a good thing I have a lot of stim packs. Holy hell, I almost died. Whew. Alright, let's try to take you down in the proper way. Okay, question. Eyes, the best critical hit that you can get. But, if I hit him on the groin or the head, I could possibly take him out. So we knock him down and he stays down for a while. Yes, tons. Izo has spiked knuckles, and we want them. That's why Izo is evil here. He's really tough to kill. He's got good armor, but he also has spiked knuckles, so he hits hard. But do we want to knock him out? To the groin or the head? Those are the best spots to go for if you want to take him out. Blind is good too, yes. And we can also, if it's a big critical hit, but we do have the good-natured and the, we have the heavy-handed, so we don't do many critical hits. That's the problem. But we might be able to blind him. I'm just thinking about how the strategy is a thing here with when it comes to turn-based fighting. It's either the head, the eyes, or the groin that I want to hit. Yeah, but I'm thinking about hitting the eyes, we can blind him, but hitting him on the head or the groin, we can take him down. We will knock him down, and possibly for a few turns, enough that he just never gets up, ever again. But eyes is what I usually go for anyway, because it is the biggest critical chance. Let's hit him in the eyes. 3 hit points. We're dead. Even Gizmo's not dead yet. Ow. Critical hit for 6 points. The bruise will look nice, and maybe the scars will make good party talk. Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Ah! Very appropriate when Minsk is actually here in the game. The Jim Cummings is Minsk's voice, and that is Jim Cummings as Gizmo. At least it wasn't a critical failure. True. But we have luck on our side, so... Now I could go up to Gizmo and try to kill him first. The death sequence when Gizmo dies is pure gold. But it doesn't matter, Killian and Lars can kill him, you know. You're wounded. You're wounded. You're only wounded. And you are almost dead. You see a disgusting excuse of a man. This must be Gizmo. This is easily the most corpulent individual you have ever seen. Yeah, I could agree with that. Although, the most corpulent individual that I've ever seen is Mr. Creotis in the Monty Python sketch. I think I'll just jab at the junk. That's a good one. Jab at the junk because it's Junktown and he's fat. But I think we should go and take care of Gizmo here. Because we can. It even has the individual, a very special hit screen here. Because normally it's just a human, you know, a human shape there when you're attacking a human. But this is unique to Gizmo. So let's go for the eyes, Boo. I'll just be over here.
I miss a tub of lard that is just sitting at a table? Or a desk, that is. But still, he can't move! And we missed!
Gizmo uses Stim Pack. Okay.
Well, let's see if we can kill him. He's severely wounded, so he did heal himself big time, you know. And Izo is... he has the stance and musculature of a master martial artist. And that's what he is. Maybe your pouch couldn't get through all his layers? Punch. Couldn't pouch, not pouch. Punch. Well, that would have been a hit for no damage, but we missed. So our punch, we tried to punch Gizmo and we didn't even hit him. A punch that couldn't get through all his layers would have been a hit, but for no damage. There's a definite big difference between those two things. There! Critically hit in the eyes for 36 hit points. The loss of an eye is too much for him. He falls to the ground, killed. Our low perception kicking our butt. Yeah. Keyword, big. Well, now all we can do is just try and survive here. Critically hit in the eyes for 14 hit points with no protection there, causing serious pain. Now he's trying to run. I ain't letting you leave. There, dead. Haha, nice one there, dog meat. Dog meat got Izo. And in combat. Thanks for all the help. Here's 500 caps. You're always welcome in Junktown, friend. And you earn 600 experience points for your work defeating Gizmo. May the bastard rest in pieces. Not in peace, pieces. And also got 425 experience for crushing our enemies. Now let's just run back up there and that's why he's man's best friend. And now we just run back up to the casino. Yeah, casino, that's how you pronounce that. Yeah. Because English is a language and all that. Alright. Excuse me. Why, it's so empty in here? Now, gimme that. Thank you. And gimme those. Nice snacks. I also got some I think those are like instant noodles. Yeah, box of noodles. You have no idea what instant spaghetti means. Then we got iguana on a stick, some charred meat and vegetables on a cooking stick. Then we got 90mm ball, a collection of ancient standard 19mm rounds, greased heavily to preserve them from the environment. Before the Great War, 9mm was the preferred type of ammunition for small weapons in the Southwest Commonwealth, while the military in the eastern and the western seaboards tended to favor 10mm ammunition. And we got the Mauser, a Mauser M96 in a 9x19mm Parabellum. In excellent condition, extremely accurate and very rare. It is very rare in the aspect in the game that it's the only one in the game, and these are the only bullets you get for the gun. It is very accurate, that's for sure, but is it very good? Can be. if you are good with, if you have high skill with small guns and you have high perception, you can use this Mauser like a sniper pistol, kinda. But is it really the best gun around? Nah, certainly not. But it's a fun little gun to have. No free metal armor. Nope. They missed the chance of having a TV dinner on him as well. Nah. I'm sure we can find more snacks in his room. The door is locked. Aha! Now for the first time in the game, we actually get to use our lockpicks and our skill. So let's do this. You earn 25 experience points. Da 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 da. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing. Oh, what do we have in here? We got a lighter. Ah, some guns and bullets. And a bag with some money. Alright. Don't really need the bag. I guess I'll take it anyway. Could be worth a couple of bucks. A couple of caps. You never know. So that's Gizmo done. That is one of the things that we need to do here. There's tons of quests in Junktown to do. If we want the perfect ending for it, that is. But let's read some guns and bullets. A gun rag, a magazine devoted to the practical use of firearms and the occasional biased review. It raises our small guns skill. Right now it's 35, and if we read it, and we will, you learn how to handle and maintain your guns better. And now our skill is 41, so it gives you 6%. Nice. What's our first aid? 54. 54. And now it's 58. The higher your percentage is, the lower the percentage you get from reading the skill books. I think with skill books you can get up to 75%, then it stops giving you percentage to it. And we're 400 experience points away from a level up. Let's read this. You learned a lot about wilderness survival techniques. How's our outdoorsman now? 41%. Doing well. And it's already evening time. That means the scum pit should be... It's round like a mole. I'd rather fry. Then pay you the toll. The guy's singing in there. Hello, I'm in the bar now. Nobody? Nothing? I know, it's the face. I know. Welcome to the scum pit. What can I do for you for? Welcome to the scum pit. What can I do you for? My name's Samson. What is this place? Neil looks at you quizzically for a moment. Haven't you ever seen a bar before, stranger? This is my place, a scum pit. You buy drinks here, and you tip me. Right, I knew that. So can I get a drink? Great, what do you want? I'll take a Nuka-Cola, 3 caps. Here you go, enjoy. Yeah, we got a Nuka-Cola. A bottle of Nuka-Cola, the flavored soft drink of the post-nuclear war world. Warm and flat, just the way we liked. You thought it was up to 100%, but you can go up to... Okay. Those were Skull members, and they were doing some bad things here, and Neil didn't like it, and he killed one of them because of it. Oh, another leather armor. So stuff happened. Alright, don't worry about it. You thought it was up to 100%, you can go to 200%, but the amount you get per book is so tiny when you try to get to that level. Yeah, I mean, when it gets to at least to 70 or 80%, I think it is to 100%, but once you get to like 80% or so, you get only a fraction of a percent per book. Skill books can take you up to 90+%, but usually no one bothers to go that high with them. Yeah, I usually give up at 75% because it's such a... It is a big task to try to get it over that kind of percentage. Maybe I go up to 80%, but that's pretty much as far as I go. A member of the Skulls gang. I thought you left the place already. You're coming back, huh? Yeah, what do you want? Hey, good singing. Thanks. What can I do for you? Do you perform anywhere else? Yeah, I sing at the hub sometimes. And I've visited the Brotherhood of Steel and Adatum with the caravans. What do you ask? I need to know how to get to the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood is a couple of days west and a little bit north of here. Don't go there, though. They won't let you in unless you are with the caravan. You need anything else? How do I get to Adatum? Head southwest of the hub. Adatum is part of LA Boneyard. It's a small, semi-industrial town. I didn't like it much there. What else do you want? Can you tell me how to get to the hub? The hub? Oh, it's just short distance down south of Junktown. What else? Never mind. Thanks. So now we know about Adatum and Brotherhood of Steel. You see a man in a dusty leather armor with a trench coat and gas mask. That's Tycho. He's one of the companions you get in the game. Another new face. Travelers here are a dime a dozen, but you have to look at someone different. Care to join me for a drink? Yeah, that's my Bane impression. Sure. Delightful. I hope you don't mind your drink full of water. They treat beer here like it's a potted plant. It's Tycho or a Pyro from TF2. So what's your story? That's how Pyro sounds like, right? I could ask the same of you. In the interest of amity, I suppose I'll tell first. I'm called Tycho. Come from out east, what used to be called Nevada. How did you survive all the dangers? Had some pretty good training and some good weapons too. My grandfather was a ranger way back when, and he taught my father everything he knew. Dad passed it on to me, so I know enough not to drink glowing water, so to speak. Really? Survival's tough these days. You must be pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, well, my family taught me everything there is to know about survival. Don't drink water that's solidly clear and free of insects and moss, for instance. Only poisonous or radioactive water would be that clean in the wilderness. Lots of other little things to look out for, too. Like what? Well, if you got some time, I could go over some pointers. Sure, that would be great. I hope that my little instructional course helped a bit. You gain 5 skill points in outdoorsman. Goodbye. Oh, not so fast. We never finished these introductions, remember? What's your name, stranger? I'm Samson. Good to meet you. Step carefully, friend. So if we talk to him again, we would actually be able to get him to be a partner, a companion. To go with us on our journey throughout the wastelands, but we're so frigging ugly we cannot get any more companions than dog meat.
Welcome to the scum pit. Can I get you something to drink?
Actually, can I ask you some questions?
I guess so.
Who owns the bar?
Neil owns the bar. He's a good guy.
English is a language.
Always treated me right. We used to date, but he got a little too serious for my liking. I don't want to be a widow.
Why did you scream about Saul?
Saul is my boyfriend. He's really good to me.
Thanks. Bye. So, her boyfriend is the boxer. Good to know, I guess. Now, let's see. So... I was thinking of doing something, but I forgot to do... Totally forgot what I was supposed to do. Jaeger. Jaeger. Somebody get this guy some Jaeger. I gotta get some work.
Hey, buddy, there's some change. Could you pass the peanuts?
Got anything else to say?
I'm trying to drink here.
Tempted to say Terran, it's a language, given this time period combined with one of your recent streams. Which one of my recent streams? Startopia, of course. Durr. The only place where an alien language like Terran would make sense. But Terran is not really a language. Terran is more of a species. I assume that the aliens would call us Terrans. Or Earthlings, as they call us in Star Control. Humans are called, in Star Control they are called, you know, Earthlings. Hey there, Killian. How's it going?
Well, howdy. What can I do for you today?
So, what's there to do around here?
Oh, we got tons to do. The Scum Pit's on the east side by the entrance. Great drinking place. Gizmos is near there. And if you're hurting, Doc Morbid's your man.
Thanks. Wanna buy something?
Well, that's a damn fine...
Yeah, no need to be so damn snarky again. 261. Alright. I'll give you that, and I'll give you those. You can have that. You can have the lighter. I don't need the lighter. I don't have anything to use the lighter with. Let's see how much for those. You can have all of them. And that. That'll do for now. Guess you're all out of money. There. Have my junk. And I don't mean my junk. I mean the junk that I can sell to you. All that garbage. You got dynamite. I think those are my dynamite. Well, actually, this is where you get the guns. And also some garbage that left over. It's got a good selection of guns. An SMG, 10mm pistol, and a sort of shotgun. Not bad. Pretty good guns for the beginning. For if you are a small guns user. But what we could do is visit Doc Morbid right now. So he can heal me. No. He's gone. He's gone to bed already because it's 18:35. Kind of early. Alright, the doc will not heal me then. Instead, we will go to the Crash House Motel. Or hotel. I mean, not motel. A tough-looking woman.
Welcome to the Crash House. How can I help you, stranger?
I need a good night's sleep.
I don't know about that, but I will rent you a room. It's a good place to rest and heal up. 25 caps for a day or a week is 150. Most people go for the weekly rate. You should, if you ask me.
Well, 25 caps per a day and 150 for a week. That is a pretty good of an, well, a discount. Because that's 7 days of 150. 7 days if you pay just 25 caps for the whole week. That will be like 200. Well, it will be 175. So yeah, that's 25 caps of a 1 day for free. Yeah. Okay, a week.
Okay, thanks. Your room is room number 1. Follow me. Don't be shooting any guns in there, okay?
Don't worry, I don't carry guns. So we got 1 day for free. Woohoo!
You're in your room. Do you want to rest here until tomorrow morning?
Nothing. I'll just take a look around. There really isn't anything in here. By the way, this wooden wall, and you see that picture on the wooden wall, that's the cover of a Tool album cover. I don't remember the album's name, but it's the band Tool and the cover of the album. Pretty much came out the year before this game, and one of the developers was just a big fan of the band Tool. So they put the album cover into the game as an homage. Yes, I would like to rest until the morning. Oh, please, people, be quiet. I'm trying to sleep here.
Help! Thank God you're here. Some crazy guy has Cynthia held hostage. He's threatening to kill her. You've got to help.
Huh. I'll check it out. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
That's it. Don't come any closer. I'll offer. I swear.
There is no need for violence. Let's talk about this.
What world do you live in? Out here in the real world, blood flows, man. Blood flows. And it's gonna spill all over this room if you don't get out of here.
We can talk this over. What can I do to help?
Jeez, that's funny. Who says I want help?
You do. By holding this woman hostage, you're asking for help. I can help.
I gotta think about this. Give me a moment.
Moment done.
Stay back. I don't want to hurt her, but I will.
Why do you want to hurt her?
She laughed at me. They all laughed at me. I'll make it pay, I swear.
I trust you. Let's work this through, okay?
You sound like an alright guy enough guy. Nobody ever wanted to help me before. I think we gotta talk some more.
Okay. Going good so far.
Where do we go from here?
You tell me. You're in charge.
I want some money. I want to get out of here peacefully. No one follows me.
Okay, but you have to let the girl go first. Show me some trust, and I'll trust you.
I don't like it. What stops you from just shooting me in the back when I walk out of here?
Well, I don't have any guns. I won't shoot you. Trust me.
No way! I don't trust you!
Damn it. Let's try that again.
Where do we go from here?
You tell me, you're in charge. Let the girl go. Nothing. You'll just have to believe what I say.
Alright. We'll see what happens, won't we?
Here's 100 caps. Have a good day. And ta-da-da-da, we gained 1,000 experience for successfully rescuing Cynthia. That's a lot of experience points for just one event. Oh, we did it. We got a level up. Alright, unarmed. And now the speech. And then to lockpick, dude. I didn't mean minus. I know it's at the minimum level. And the speech. There. Yeah, perk next level. Woo! Yeah. Alright, done.
Thank you for what you did. No one ever took care of me like that before.
You're welcome.
I mean, my boss didn't even send some of his goons to help. You'd think that for all the cash I make that loser, he would at least live up to his part of the bargain.
What bargain?
Why, honey, I take care of men, and they take care of me in return. Gizmo gets 25%, and I supposedly get his protection. You saw how well that went, huh?
What else does Gizmo control?
Just about every bad thing a person could do in this town. He owns the casino. He runs me and some of the other gals. Even some little kids. I hear he's trying to take over the bar.
Not anymore. Yo, he did, yo. He did. He so did. Like how? Never stayed in the motel before. Usually slept outside because you're a cheapskate. Interesting event. Well, you're missing a lot of stuff if you just sleep outside. Alright, lady. Let's talk to you next.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Samson. I'm new in this town.
Apparently so, since everybody knows that this is the territory of the Skulls. You'd better beat it before someone decides to hurt you.
Skulls? Where are they?
That's us! We're the meanest gang in town. Actually, we're the only gang. But nobody messes with us.
So you pretty much have the run of the town, eh?
You bet! Nobody messes with us. Well, except for Killian, but he's cool and all. He's like the sheriff man. We do whatever we want.
Who all is in the gang?
Well, there's Victor and Shark, who hangs out at the SCUM pit, and Vinny too, and a couple other guys who stop by from time to time.
So, what is it that you guys do?
We just hang out, and sometimes we play games at Gizmos or have some fun over at the SCUM pit. Sometimes we do odd jobs for Gizmo, or for some traveler. Victor likes stalking people too. Come to think of it, you might want to stay away from him.
You work for Gizmo? What can you tell me about him? Other than he's a dead top of lard.
He's just this huge fat guy who runs the casino. He wants to run the junk town, but Killian keeps him in line. He pays pretty well, though. Occasionally he hires Vinny or Victor to deal with the people for him, if they've been a problem, like one stranger who showed up here a few weeks ago.
Ah, so they killed Mad Max. Why do you hang out with these guys?
We're like a family. We take care of each other. Well, except for Shark, who's always breaking things. And Victor, who looks at people funny. But Vinny's cool, and we do stuff together. You know, we're like friends and stuff.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, it's you again. And, you know, it's probably not healthy to hang out here if you're not one of the skulls. And you're not.
What have you been up to lately?
Not too much, actually. There's not much to do. I mean, Shark has been causing some fights at the SCUM pit as usual, but what else is there to do around here?
Well, you could always try doing something else. You must have some talents or hobbies.
Well, I do sort of like to draw. Vinny says I'm a pretty good cook. But I mean, hey, we have fun and stuff, you know?
But what will you do when you get older? Where will your life go? How will you make money?
Well, I never give it much thought. I mean, Vinny and Victor make some money, and Shark occasionally does some bodyguarding for visitors here. I don't know.
You should probably get out while you still can.
I guess I never thought about it much.
Well, pretty much we have talked the Sherry out of being in the Skulls gang. Because she is pretty much an innocent soul. Family? You call this here? And that down there? Family? Pfft. Casey Jones. Turtles. Yeah. Of course I get the quote. You're asking the guy who likes tons of movies quotes? I make the references and quotes that I always ask you if you can catch the quote. Burgers are here, now watch and eat. Enjoy your burgers. Man, I didn't eat dinner. Shit. Hopefully I don't get too hungry. Alright. Hey, sit low. Hey, sit low. Sit low, sit low, sit low. Oh, brother. Now we gotta talk to these guys. Got any spare caps?
Get out of here. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Doomlot. You're not a very happy person, are you? Why do you say that? I'm quite happy. I'm very happy because there are lots of things that bleed. Oh yes! Art appreciation. I can understand that. I think. Someone who understands me! At last! So, making people bleed is art to that guy. Yep. I think that was Victor, yeah. Victor is the guy who is totally nuts. Which Fallout game did you run into problems with not too long ago after 20 YouTube episodes or so? Fallout 2. That gave me the most problems. Welcome to Good Burger. How much a Good Burger? Can I take your order? My background is a background, yeah. I haven't used the green screen in a long while, Sinlaw, because it gets too hot when it's in the when it's behind me. Because it insulates too much. Gets too hot. Too hot to handle. Now let's talk to Vinny. Your skull serves, stranger. You better talk quick. Skulls? Who are you guys? We're the one and only Junktown gang. We have the run of the streets and we rule the city at night. I thought this city was run by Gizmo after hours. That slob can't even stand up by himself. We're the muscle in this town. We take what we want. You have some sort of deal with Killian? We don't bother Killian. He doesn't bother us as long as we keep it low-key. You get me? I get it alright. You have to hide out from him. We don't take that from anybody. Least of all Killian. Just because he thinks he's a glorified sheriff doesn't mean that he controls the skulls. Anti-fanny. Well, it kind of does get in the way of the fan as well, but not too much. Actually, now that I think about it. And perfect. Stop it there from rotating. Just blow at me. Blow at me. Sorry, didn't mean to get you all riled up. What do you want now? I'd like to join you guys. You want to join us, huh? How do we know you're tough enough to be a skull? Well, let me prove myself to you. If you want to prove you belong in the skulls, I want you to steal that old bastard's wife's ashes. Let's make Neil suffer for his last couple of hours. Alright, I'll do it. If you're hard enough to do that, maybe you'll make a skull after all. Bring it here once you've got it. Yes, sir. Just as long as he doesn't pat his fanny on camera. I could do that if I wanted to. Maybe he has a plushie called Fanny. Then it's alright. Unfortunately, I don't have a plushie called Fanny. Although I could, if I named like the elephant that I have, I could call the elephant Fanny. You know, Elefanny, elephant, Elefanny, Fanny. Kind of works. All right, Lars, what's the news? I thought I could get back here, talk about the skulls with him. Bust the skulls, gang, yeah. Do it. Okay. Then I have an elephant plushie called Fanny. Done. Wanna see the elephant? Ellie Fanny. That actually is a good name for it. Ellie Fanny. Your sister peeked at you watching the stream and she says she wants you to call the elephant plushie Ellie Fanny, just like Sinlow. Alright. Now I have an elephant plushie called Ellie Fanny. Alright. Should I show the elephant? Great minds think alike, you know. So it's 10 o'clock in the game. We should be able to steal the ashes. But since you guys want to see the elephant, does everybody want to see the elephant? Now you all say, oh, I'm crazy. I could easily show the elephant. Just gotta go get it. You want to see it? Sure, show us. Okay. Your sister's cheering seeing the elephant's appearance. Well, she hasn't seen the elephant yet, but I'll go get it. Wow, yes. Forget little Spidey forgot his pants again. No, I didn't. I have shorts on. So long as seeing the elephant doesn't involve pulling your shorts pockets inside out and unzipping. No, not that kind of an elephant. But it's like this kind of an elephant. Big ears. You would think that this is like a Dumbo elephant, but it's not. This is not an official or anything. This is just a elephant plushie. So there's the elephant. There is Ellie Fanny. Got a nice little nubby tail as well. But she's really fluffy. There you go. So is she gonna be a new mascot as well? I don't think so. I have enough mascots already. But yeah. Ellie Fanny. Really cute. I got lots of cute plushies anyway. Your sis is happy, so you have made a fan out of a non-watcher, and she said she likes your Fanny. Maybe you should educate your sister to tell her that the saying that you like somebody's Fanny is not always a good thing. Too many mascots will end up in a mascot. Silla, don't you start making puns or wordplays, please. Just leave that to Mercenary. And Dog Meat, get out of the way. We gotta do this officially. So we're sneaking. We're sneaking. We're sneaking. And now we go to the skill decks. You steal. You steal. You successfully steal the urn from the countertop. Da-da-da-da. There. Hashtag blame Saint Lamia. So you see puns run in your family, apparently. Merc has a monopoly on puns now. He has had it for a long time. He took the task of being the pun meister of the streams. So he has a monopoly, yeah. Everybody else can make jokes, all the kind of jokes that they want, but leave the puns to Mercenary. He's the pun meister. There, we have an urn. A beautiful golden urn with the name Harriet inscribed on the front and ashes inside. Really? Why can I not talk to you about this? I guess we have to do the stealing the urn and then giving it to Vinny, and then there's another task, and then we go talk to Lars. You got it? Yep. Let that old cock suffer until we off him tonight. Are you in? I've got some more other shit to do before then. I'll meet you there. Alright, meet us later, but don't take too long. Soon Neil gets his, huh? Alright. Think you have to plant the evidence first. No, now is the time that we go and talk to Lars, I think. Leaving stream on, gotta clean up some mess otherwise known as the realm of the first floor. You earn 400 experience for stealing Neil's urn. Yeah, you earn for the urn. The dead shall never rest in peace. Yeah. Good day, traveler. Do you need something? The Scots are planning on killing Neil. What? We'll see about that. I'll send some men over to ambush them when they try it. You gonna be there? Yes.
You damn guess, I'll show you a thing or two. Fuck you, cop. You skulls are under arrest. What are you shooting me for? I'm not the cop. I just with you here. And apparently I kept the urn. This is gonna be a tough fight. There's Shark, Victor, Vinny, and Random. All these Skull members we need to defeat here. But we got our spiked knuckle, so let's get to work. Instant death. Skull's Ganger was critically hit in the eyes for 48 hit points, causing blindness. Unluckily for him, he's also dead. So it was even more than that. Man, 1 hit point? Wow, you can really hit me. Woo! Man, that really hurt. Yeah, come on in, boys. We could use your help here. I'm gonna enjoy this. 0 damage. Yeah, this seems to be a lot easier fight compared to the other. Ah, of course. Yeah, of course. That actually makes sense. Well, let's get rid of this guy. Dead. 27 hit points in the eyes, blinding him with a stunning blow. No, I killed him with a stunning blow. Now, Vinny, let's take care of you. Vinny was critically hit in the eyes for 56 hit points. Loss of an eye was too much for him and he's dead. And the last one was killed by dog meat. We already did it! Oh, brother. So we earned 665 experience for taking a risky turn against the skulls. Yeah, let's see what you got. You had a knife and you didn't even use it. Just decided to go hand-in-hand combat. No wonder you guys sucked. And now we talk to Neil. Welcome to the scum pit. What can I do you for? I've got your urn back for you. Thank you. You can't know what this means to me. You'll never pay for a drink in this bar ever again. Hey, free drinks. Here you go. Enjoy. You see a dog. He seems to be following you. Yeah, that's dog meat. You didn't even give me a drink. He said, here you go, but you didn't give me anything. Well, at least. Just showing off for Tanza's explanation. After all, he has to learn somehow. I think that's the last thing that we needed to do here in Junktown. I think this place is clean. Let's see, Junktown. Yep, we're all done. We're all done in Junktown. Yay! The only reason why we would come back here is just to take a rest or buy and sell stuff. But the skulls has been taken care of. Gizmo is taken care of. Dog meat is with us. Thank you for helping Cynthia. She's usually not a problem. You deserve a good night's sleep. On me, but don't ask for another freebie. Thanks. No problem. Room number 1. Follow me. I think I already know where the room number 1 is. Yeah, I get it, lady. That's room number 1. You may go now. Yes, I would like to rest here, please. We need to heal and rest. Oh, good night's sleep. I wonder if Killian has anything to say about this skull's situation.
Well, howdy. What can I do for you today?
Buy
that's
something.
damn.
Got anything new? Oh, got one stim pack. I'll take it. Yeah, that's way too much. 75 bucks now for a stim pack. He gave me 50 bucks discount on it. That's a big change. Very cheap. Well, he's happy. We took care of Gizmo, we took care of the skulls, so he's extremely happy.
You?
So, the mood, like a mercenary asked before, does affect the prices. I just didn't remember that it does. So if you make the storekeeper happier, they'll sell stuff for you at a highly lowered price. But if he really doesn't have anything, because we've been here...
Can I help you?
So often that I've already bought all the good stuff, so he doesn't really have anything good left. I mean, the stocks do renew every now and then, but we've only been here so many times recently, so he hasn't really been able to stockpile. So if we come back here a month later or so, he would have a lot more good stuff. Take Geiger counter is fun little thing. Nah, not yet. We don't really have a use for the Geiger counter yet. I mean, once I get some Radaway and such, then I will buy myself a Geiger counter. Right now, it will be just a useless gizmo, because I'm not even irradiated. In any way. Just for the fun of mentioning, but every time you hear Killian's last name, you keep associating him with the cartoon Pirates of Darkwater. I actually know about that show. Never seen it myself, but I know about it. Apparently it was a good show, but it lasted only one season. So back to Shady Sands to deal with raiders? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's the time to go back to Shady Sands. There's Brotherhood of Steel right there. That's Hub down there, and that's Adytum there. No, actually, that's Necropolis. And that... No. That's Adytum. That's Necropolis. And there's also Boneyard. Now I'm remembering things wrong. Huh. That's Shady Sands, Vault 15. That's our Vault 13. That should be Brotherhood of Steel. That's the hub. So yeah, that's Boneyard, as in the Adytum and Boneyard, they're the same place, and that's Necropolis. Yes, now I remember. But we're going back to Shady Sands. There's still some business we could do there. So once we get back there... Oh, I should remember to do this. Let's go into the mountains. Nice place. No cave, though. Sometimes there can be a cave, actually, here. If you come into a place like this, there can be a cave and you can go explore it. Just a random encounter, you know. Continue our way. Mole rats. Not a big threat. Let's take care of them. Get some experience points. 6 hit points and dead. There you go. Get back here. You think you could get away from me? Yeah, I think so. 260 XP. Have you looted Vault 13 yet via talking to the head guy enough? Just curious. No, I wasn't able to do that. He didn't give me permission to go to the armory or anything, so we haven't looted that place at all. Which is weird. I thought he would give me the permission to go there, or even have the possibility to ask for it, but I guess that's the you only can do that after you have gotten the water chip, because he wants the water chip right now, and I don't have any other options to talk with him other than just about the water chip. At least that's what it was like before. So let's get to Shady Sands again, after a long while. It's been at least a month since we were here. Yo Seth, how's it going? Thank Dharma you're here, Wanderer. My girl, Tandy, Aradish's daughter, has been kidnapped. We believe the raiders have her. Wow, tough break. Well, I'll see you later. I'm sorry, I wish I could help. Where are these raiders? They're to the southeast. Please hurry. I don't know what they'll do to her. How much is this job worth? I didn't say I'd help. I've got my problems to worry about. Okay, I'll get her back for you. Let's see what Aradish has to say about this. Might be some unique dialogue from him.
Thank goodness you came. I am in desperate need of assistance. My daughter Tandy is missing. I do not know what to do.
Have you tried to save her?
My people are not skilled in this. Already 3 patrols have gone out to look, but none returned. Will you help me?
Okay, who could have taken her?
Seth and I believe one of the raider clans is responsible. Retribution for our resistance to them. Take this spear. It was found where my daughter was last seen.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Please, talk to Seth. He knows much about these raiders. And Godspeed, Wanderer.
Yeah. Wanderer, I'm a wanderer. I'm a wonder. I'm a fish called Wanda. So we got a spear, a razor-tipped polearm. The shaft is wooden and the tip is worked steel. Actually, you should go to the storekeeper on the other screen. You talk to him before getting the chip. Just keep talking to him. You think it takes 3 different chats, and he'll beg you to have the chip. You then ask for supplies, and there's a random chance on him offering the supplies or sending you back out. Oh yeah, actually I did get that I asked for some supplies, and he gave me stim packs and such. Drugs, pretty much. It's a rescue mission. There's some juicy colonist daughter we have to rescue from their virginity. Dumbass colonists. They're not really colonists, they're just survivors. I mean, they didn't wander here from another town or another world to colonize this place. This is just survival here. Colonization is pretty much you go from another country to from your home country to another country and then try to build a place there. Better Wanda than Mr. Limpet. I would like to see your wares, yes. And you still have the things that I sold you before. I've got a feeling this guy never renews his items. Judging from the looks of that. So you are a useless trader. Gotta remember that. Do you remember the quote? Rescue mission. Some juicy colonist daughter we have to rescue from their virginity. Juicy colonist daughter we have to rescue from their virginity. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember the quote. A juicy colonist daughter we have to rescue from their virginity. It's from Aliens? Of course it's from Aliens. I just can't remember who says it. Yeah, it is from Aliens. Who the hell said that? Was it Hicks? Or Hudson? Can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen Aliens, actually. It's hard to go far to sell things with all those raiders, I guess, yeah. One of those two, yeah. Well, let's go talk to the cons then about Tandy. I do like their emblem. The big red-eyed skull with a Viking helmet, or pretty much a Genghis Khan helmet from Mongolians. Game over, man, game over! That was actually an ad-libbed line by Bill Paxton. FYI. You see a building to the northwest with a series of tents nearby. The inhabitants look dirty and mean. Well, I am ugly and mean, so I belong in this world. A tough desert raider. What do you want? I'm looking for a woman named Tandy. Seen her? Nah, I ain't seen her. What are you asking? There's a bounty on her head. If I can kill her, I can get some good cash. Really? What does she look like? About 6 feet tall, blonde. She's from Shady Sands. Nah, she's here. She's in the big house. You know, if we can tell Garl, then he would want a piece of the bounty. You might want to think about that. Yeah, I'll think about it. Thanks for the info, dumbass. I wouldn't know. I never watched that. Looking for Tandy. Got a bounty on her head. 6 feet tall. Okay. Everybody's a dumbass. They tell me exactly what I need to know. And there she is. Right in there. Now, this place can be tough. But good thing we have the speech skill, because otherwise... Usually how this one ends up for me is that I have to fight against them to get Tandy back. And you can see how many guys there are to fight in here. This is a tough fight if you go for it. Especially Garl, the leader of the cons. He is really tough of a fighter. And they have all kinds of weapons. Mostly spears, but they do have guns. And they're really good guns too, so... if you ever want to fight these people, get ready for a freaking slaughter. With you in the center of it. You see a desert bandit. Based on how the others look at her, she must have some position of importance or authority. I'm Gwen. I'm one of Garl's advisors. Who are you? I'm Samson. What do you do around here? As an advisor, I make sure that no lowlifes cause any trouble for Garl. And how do you do that? I have ways of make certain undesirables are no longer here. I can see that I was wrong. You probably could do your job well. Goodbye. Yeah, don't antagonize her. She will kill you. Just like everybody else here. What do you want? I've come in peace to negotiate the release of Tandy. Well then. What do you offer for her release? I represent a threat you don't even understand. Do you really want to risk our wrath? Let's see. I will fight you one-on-one for a Tandy. That is actually a choice, yes. I will give you something of equal value. It must be valuable indeed. Show me. And from here we go to the barter scheme with Tandy, costing only $750. She's... apparently for them, she's extremely cheap. I'll take also your stim packs. Wow. Buff out, psycho, a grenade, spiked knuckles. I did say that this guy is dangerous. Alright. I should have enough for getting her released. I'm actually giving them more fuel to the fire. There, 1,000, exactly. Those raiders have rather low health and you do get metal armor, so you always waste them. Yeah, he does have metal armor, yeah. But I'm gonna do it peacefully. So there, 1,000 for Tandy and 2 steam packs. So we're done. And here she comes. Let's get out of here. Alright. Thank you for your business, the cons. I'll just be out of here. And you heard that blip? That means that I did the job and we got experience points. You earn 500 experience for freeing Tandy and return 400 for returning Tandy to Shady Sands. And there she runs to her father.
I will be forever in your debt for your courage and bravery, Wanderer. Here is your reward.
Thanks.
Until we meet again, my friend. May the water you find in the desert not shine at you in the dark.
Thanks. Here's your reward. How much money did I get? He gave me a lot of caps, that's for sure.
Hi. I was afraid that you were gone and I wasn't gonna get a chance to thank you for rescuing me. Oh, that was great! Action, adventure! Anyway, if there's anything that I can do for you, you just ask.
Well, how about you and I, you know, get together? She will say no because she's 16. Don't do it. She's a minor. She's a teenager. Don't do it. But she won't do it anyway because she's not that kind of a girl. Nope, that's it. Thanks.
Well, thanks for talking.
Yeah.
We don't get many strangers here, so it's always good to talk to new people. Well, see ya.
Bye. I don't remember who her voice actor is, but I think she is a familiar voice actor. Just can't remember her name. Hey man, it's the post-apocalyptic. 16 is baby-making age. Sure thing, Ninja Guido. He paid more than the Junktown mayor. Also, usually went gun crazy on any severe threat in this game. Only the final boss you couldn't do that to. Even with full ammo, you just couldn't bring him down. Did I not have a decent enough gear? Cree Summer? No, that's not Cree Summer. I don't think it is. Kind of sounds like Cree Summer, but I don't... Maybe it is Cree Summer. I don't remember the female actors in this game. Our entire town is grateful to you for destroying the rat scorpions. Thank you. You're welcome? I thought I was coming here to talk to you about Tandy. Okay. Okay, you're welcome for me destroying the rat scorpions. Well, let's get out into the world again, and this time we are heading towards the hub. Let's go. The hub is the best way to be described by the wise words of Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is a place of scum and villainy. It's pretty much the hub. Maybe talk again? Nah. No incidents along the way? No special encounters? Anything? What weapon you had? You used turbo, plasma rifle, and hardened power armor and did not have that much difficulties. Yeah, that actually is a big effect there, mercenary. What kind of weaponry did you have? No, I normally don't doctor those, but I did a stream yesterday and today to start to play Fallout. Because I wanted to. I just wanted to. And now we're going to the hub! To the south, you see a large city. Outlying farms surround the town. There is life in this desert oasis. I really wouldn't call it an oasis. So we got caravans here. If we want to go into some places a lot quicker, but more dangerously, we'll just join a caravan. There's Luke, then there's, I guess these are chosen from the merchants themselves, and there's Matt. All the other ones are just drivers and everything. A police officer of the hub. I would get clear of Decker if I were you. Nah, we need to go to Decker if we want to get some caravan rides. He's the owner of the Far Trader company. Voiced by Ron Perlman himself. You don't remember. I think you had a laser pistol, not a rifle. A small arms obsessed guy. Mercenary. You had small guns skill, right? You're saying that you are a small arms obsessed guy, so that means that you had small guns as a skill, right? Did you have energy weapon skill? Hey there, it's Dark Flame. Hello, welcome to the stream. But I'm now addressing Mercenary here. Did you have... your skills must have been small guns and something else, but I'm not sure you had energy weapons. Did you? I mean, if you had small guns, you're trying to remember, you just remember the laser pistol because of the special event you found it. Oh, that's an alien blaster. That's a special event, you get the alien blaster from it. And it's a really good energy weapon. But if you had small guns, you need energy weapons to use alien blaster. Because Alien Blaster counts as an energy weapon. And if you don't have the energy weapon skill, you're not gonna be doing any damage to anything. Did Fallout 1 have Solar Scorcher? Maybe I'm thinking of Fallout 2. Fallout 2 might have had the Alien Blaster, but it also has Solar Scorcher. Yeah. Yeah, it is in Fallout 2, yeah. Not in this one. Alien Blaster is in 1 and 2. In both. But Solar Scorcher is Fallout 2. Solar Scorcher is a really fun weapon. But also it's a energy weapon as well. It's a really effective weapon, but you have to remember it only works in sunlight. So at night, if you go into a fight at night, you're screwed. If you don't have any other weapons, that is. Deputy Fry. Hello, friend. Deputy Tony Fry at your service. What is this place? Oh, newcomer. Welcome to the hub. You've reached the biggest city on the coast. Heck, maybe the biggest city in the world, for all we know. I thought you were part of a caravan. Did you come in with them? No. That's surprising. It's been pretty rough out there, especially with the missing caravans. But you're safe now. Just stay away from the Maltese Falcon. They're a bunch of troublemakers, Dicker and his crew. Who's Dicker? He owns the Maltese Falcon in the merchant market. But I wouldn't associate with him if you want to stay out of trouble. He's nothing but a murdering animal. But the sheriff won't let me arrest him without proof. What was that about missing caravans? It's a tragedy, really. Some caravans have turned up missing. Butch over at the Fargo Traders is offering a reward for information or something. You should check out the merchant market if you're interested. You also had the SMG sprayer as a backup. Well, when you go to Master, when you go and try to defeat him, you don't take spray weapons or just normal pistols or even... Well, Alien Blaster is a good weapon to take against him because it's effective. But when you go to Master, you have to have some really big guns. And I'm not just talking big cojones. You have to have that too, but... When it comes to small guns, it would be preferable if you have a sniper rifle or the 223 pistol. The 223 pistol is pretty much the biggest gun in the game, and I like it the most because it's an extremely good weapon, and the noise that it makes, pure orgasm. Solar Scorcher also classed as laser, so almost useless against anything having metal armor or better. Yep. Do you know where I could find a water chip? My vault's chip malfunctioned and we need another immediately. Water chip? Well, I never heard of one. If it has to do with water, though, you could talk to the water merchants. Their headquarters are located further south, past the downtown area. Where can I make some money? Why, that would be the merchant market, a few miles south of here. 2 of the caravan houses are located, and the third is further south. I'd recommend the Fargo traders. They pay well, and they're not too crazy. So where are the shops? That's hard to miss. It's by far the busiest part of town. The merchant market is a few miles south of here. You'll be most interested in the northern section. That's where most of our locals buy and sell to the public. Yep, they do. Where can I find work around here? Why, that would be the merchant market, a few miles south. We're just explaining everything. Let's go to the merchant market, merchant market, merchant market, merchant market, merchant market, merchant. Broken record. You'll keep that in mind if you take a second run through the game. You did at least beat it. Didn't just abandon ship at the end. Well, that's good. Why can I not have that armor? I want that armor. Give me the combat armor. Now! Please. Ah, more police officers. Keep moving. Great. We got some freaking Morrowind guards here. Keep moving. Greetings, stranger. Keep moving. I would keep clear of Decker if I were you. I'll handle Decker on my own. I'll dick him around if I want him to. So Gunther, welcome to my humble house. What can I do for you? Could you tell me a little about the hub? It's a sprawling city, the largest I have seen in my life. The center of the town lies to the south, with our other areas branching off in each direction from there. Where can I find supplies? I get everything I need from Mitch down by the Maltese Falcon. Just head on south from here. If I was looking for a job, where would be a good place to start? I occasionally do a stint on one of the caravans that head out from here. If you're looking for that kind of work, just talk to one of the trading houses. I'm partial to the Fargo traders, but I've worked with all of them. Can I ask you another question? Sure. What else would you like to know? Could you tell me a little about the hub? It's a sprawling city, the largest I've seen. It's a bird. What do you do around here? I get by. I hire on with the caravans when I'm a little short on cash and work with the farmers down south a bit. Who's the law around here? Well, you probably passed Deputy Fry on your way down here. His boss is Sheriff Green, and you'll find him in the police station most of the time. Thanks for the info, and bye. Biggest question is, can I take the stuff out of your cupboards? The answer is yes, but there is nothing in there. 44 revolver with speed loader was also good in Fallout 2 for Small Gun's character. Don't know if it's available in Fallout 1. Nope, it isn't. Just Desert Eagle. The revolver is in Fallout 2 only. It is a really good weapon in the beginning. You can actually, I usually, when I get to the den, I always kill Flick to get the revolver from him. Because Flick is also a really crappy salesman anyway. So I prefer just to kill him and take his stuff instead. I mean, there's no repercussions for it. Nobody cares that I kill Flick. So it's better just to get rid of him and take all his stuff. Sorry that you couldn't engage much today. You just started learning a new way of thinking, which distracts and confuses you a lot. Don't worry, Gabriel. Just you do you. We are fine here. Yes, it is. I was just talking about it, though. Didn't you hear me? That I talked about the 223 pistol being the most powerful handgun in Fallout 1. Well, that was a weird loading screen. This sign says Market, if you couldn't read. The sign on this post looks a little rusty. You're a little rusty. Move along. Now they're stormtroopers. Move along. Move along. Nah, it's okay. I know that you guys don't pay 100% attention. I mean, you could be doing something on the side, like play a game, or watch a show, or just talk to somebody who's in the room. All kinds of things can happen at the same time. I'm not paid to talk. So, Dimitri. Hey there! How are you doing? The name's Dimitri Momaro, head of the best damn caravan in the West. Are you looking for a job? You look pretty strong. What's it to you? That's just what we're looking for. You like a little thrill and excitement of battle, don't you? Bullets flying everywhere, whipping around your head, blowing your enemy in two, seeing the fear in their eyes. Ah, that's the life. You look like the kind of person who could serve us well, and we pay well. Oh, yes we do. We just had a few new openings if you're interested, but of course you are, right? I need a water chip. A water chip? I haven't heard of one of those before. You might want to check out one of the shops outside. They have lots of stuff. So, did you want a job? No, not really. Well, that's disappointing, but oh well. At least he took it well. Ah, Mitch. My favorite merchant in the game. Oh, may I help you today? I'd like to buy something. Great, here's what I have. What you've got? Ooh, right away, yes. I hope I could get that. Yes, good. Ah, combat knife. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, super stim packs. Very nice, very nice. Books, 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 and books. How much for all of the books? Hey, a motion scanner. A motion sensor. Not very useful because I... How much for one? 180, about. Actually, 150. Not too bad. 149 now that I count correctly. Let's see how much cash I can get out of all of this stuff that I have. Even the doctor's bag. And all of these. Been carrying them since the beginning. Let's see, how about 10? Alright. Then 5. Then another 3. Getting close. How about 2? I mean, I do have the money. So now I just need to pay you. Well, if I take all of them, that'll be good. I got nothing in my pockets anymore. So I need to pay you 800. Let's see, 4. No, that's 800, 700. 788. Nope. That says 792. No, not 3. 4. I know how to count. Math. It's hard. And over. There we go. Yeah. Nah, he's only a small character. He's only a side character that we don't talk much to, so don't need to give him a special voice. Besides, I don't know how to do a Danny DeVito voice. You find spaghetti wasn't the best food to eat in front of a computer. Why not? Don't you know how to eat spaghetti? Big Book of Science. A set of books containing information about different scientific fields, so that increases your science skill. And Dean's Electronics, a study book on the field of electronics. A note on the cover says that it is for the budding young electrician in everyone. Increases your repair skill. Book of Shadows, Book of the Dead. Yeah, cheers for the Freudian slip. Well, it wasn't really a Freudian slip, but it was a slip. For sure. Why won't you want me to come there?
So, what you doing in the harbor?
Why? Not looking for something that I need.
Well, we all got needs. I might be able to help you some of them.
So, what sort of needs do you get? Needs, huh? Needs, huh? I understand needs, but what might you know about satiating these needs?
Stuff for needs, huh?
Will you stop cheering already? I'm trying to do some voice acting! You're interrupting me! Fine, read the text. There. Read the text. I'm not gonna be reading that for you since you're interrupting me all the time, so there you go. Jeez. Done reading it? Can you even read that small text? Done cheering? I do appreciate the bits, but I'm trying to do some voice acting here. Could you keep the cheers between them when I'm not doing any reading? Jeez. No, because we have perception 1. You don't have perception 1. The character has perception 1. Funny. Very, very funny. Okay, well, I know a guy over in Old Town that can probably fix you up with some stuff like that. But you know what? He needs to know who you are before you show up at his doorstep. Let me guess. This invite is going to cost me. Exactly, so I'm thinking only for you. Of course, sounds a cat, so you can talk to this guy without him blowing your head first. Because you like me so much, Lemmy, why don't you just do it for free? Flex your muscles. I don't think this will work. I'll try it. Trying to intimidate poor old Lemmy, huh? Well, I's not afraid to the likes of you. I'll just be seeing you around. Yeah, it didn't work. I think you need to have a strength at least 9 or 10 to intimidate him with your muscles. So who's you, Erwin?
Oh boy, can't you leave me alone? I have enough problems on my hands already.
Problems? Maybe I can help you.
This is tragedy, I believe me. Nothing is the way it used to be. I have a small farm outside town, and a few days ago a bunch of raiders appeared out of nowhere and now use my home as their camp. They killed Pugsley, my donkey, and they threatened to kill me if I ever dared to come back.
Just tell me where and I'll take care of the rest.
Really? You would do that? You know, I don't dare to go there anymore. Why don't you come back and let me know when it's safe to go back home again?
Sure. I don't take kindly for squatters. On the bright side, you got sudden need to clean your apartment. Sudden need to clean your apartment, and now you only have one room full of stuff from the move-in. Still need 1, 2, 3 storage boxes to pack everything from the living room. Did you move to a new house or apartment already, or still working on that? It's great that we're at night here. Really helps me. Let's read some books to spend the time here. To advance the time. Science went up to 46, which is nice. There. Now I'm only carrying 13 pounds of stuff. And it's at 2 p.m. How about we go take care of some unwanted visitors, as in raider squatters. This is gonna be a tough fight. That I remember. These guys have shotguns and SMGs and such. Combat knives. You moved in February, got depressed and didn't get anything done. Now feeling better and getting life in order for once in a long, long time. Good to hear, Dr. Dulce. Good to hear. Well, you will perforate me like Swiss cheese with shooting like that for sure. Excuse me as I open this door. Hello, people. Please don't kill my dog. Ow. Ow. No, dog meat. No. Why is it showing dog meat in red? It's weird. Wow. So those stuff that you packed were from February, but better late than never. That wasn't very nice. Good thing I have these thousands of stim packs now. Although it's not gonna help me because dog meat's gonna die now. For sure. Haha! You hit your friend instead of me. Dog meat's dead. Should we reload? Why did I come here? This is a tough fight. Especially when I don't have better armor and such. Why did I come here? Jeez. Yeah, how about we don't do this fight now? We'll come back later. Damn, it's a long walk. It's already 2 AM. 12 hours of walking. Damn. Dog meat should die at the military base, so reload. Usually with me, dog meat dies at Necropolis. That's the place where he mostly dies for me. Bob, proprietor of Bob's Iguana Bits. The home of Bob's Iguana Bits. What's not to love about fresh roasted iguana? Well, when you know what it's made out of. Hi, welcome to Bob's Iguana Bits, the family eating place. May I take your order? Give me an iguana on a stick. Sure, we have a whole iguana on a stick for 20 bucks and your prime cut pieces for 8 bucks. I'll take one of the prime cuts. One prime cut salad coming up. Anything else? What can you tell me about Decker? Mr. Decker is a distinguished businessman in a less than distinguished business. Anything else? What kind of business? If there's anything that involves misery and suffering, the hub of Decker either controls it or wants to control it. Anything else? What can you tell me about a water ship? Never seen one of them around here. Water merchants don't need them. Water merchants? You must be new in town if you're asking me about the water merchants. Water is life, and you don't get much more powerful than life and death. Do you know anything about the missing caravans? Terrible business. Those poor people. Oh, those poor people. Losing their lives in such a ghastly way. Is there anything else I could do for you, like feed you perhaps? Anything interesting happening in the hub? Well, the only thing is that the children of the cathedral has taken over the hospital. It's pretty boring around here lately. Anything else? Anything other interesting happening? No. Nothing. Bye. So I got myself some prime cuts of iguana on a stick. In canon, the dog meat dies at the military base. Yeah, but usually for me, he dies at Necropolis. Canon is canon, but how you play the game and how things happen in the game doesn't matter. how the canon is then. Good evening. Do you come bearing gifts?
I'll give you a gift if you don't shut up.
Welcome to Beth's Palace of Pleasures.
Sid, stop that. You're welcome here anytime during business hours, that is.
Yeah, it's too early. It's middle of the night. Nobody's gonna do business with me. Mercenary, stop it already! I know it's you! Stop making jokes! I'm not going to read them! Out loud, that is. You think the Hobbit was the only town you couldn't completely clear, had a red border at the end. Can't remember what you missed, though, in this many years past. Well, maybe you'll get to see it. What you missed.
Hi there. How can I help you?
I want to buy something.
Great. Let me show you what I've got.
Well, a lot of money. And she's got lots of good stuff in here. Even a metal armor. Not sure if I want a metal armor. But you can take my iguana on a stick. At least it's not a jalapeno on a stick. There, 8. Ooh. Made a good sale. In Fallout 3... In Fallout 3, we're a bit surprised when you found dog meat, then immediately they send him to the Megaton so you don't screw up and get dog meat dead. I did that too. When I got dog meat in Fallout 3, I just went back to the Megaton house and told him to stay there for all eternity. Because in Fallout 3, your companions can still die. They changed that in New Vegas, that they cannot die. We got Sheriff Justin Green and Deputy Kenny.
If you have business with the Hall Police, please talk to the Sheriff Green. I only take care of his duties when the Sheriff is not available.
Hello, sir. The name's Justin Green. I'm the Sheriff of this fine city. Is there something I could do for you this fine day? You're doing a fine job. Oh, thank you. We try our best. It's really tough on a city this size, but we do the best we can with what we got. It's hard when the thugs have better firepower than you. Eventually have to get around playing Fallout 2, you hear it's good. It's fantastic! It's a lot better than Fallout 1. That I can assure you. Now, where should we go next? I think this leads to the water merchants. This leads... I can't remember. So I'm gonna go there because I don't remember. Right. This area. Right. Drug dealers, black market. Yes. That's what's there. I still think Fallout 2 is the best of the series. You have played Fallout 1, 2, and 3. You should play New Vegas. New Vegas is great. What about Fallout Tactics? Fallout Tactics is good on its own, but it's not really Fallout, you know. Totally different company made the game. I mean, I enjoy Fallout Tactics. It's a fun game, but it's not really Fallout, you know. You enjoyed the crap out of Fallout 1, so that's going to be something to beat. Trust me, Fallout 2 will blow your mind. Let me say it this way. First time I played Fallout 1, I played it for a couple of hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and, you know, that's how it went. You just play it for a while, and that's it. Fallout 2, started playing it, like, let's say, 10 p.m. or so at a friend's house. And I just kept playing. My friend went to sleep and everything, because it was late, like midnight or 1 a.m. and I was still playing the game. And I decided I didn't feel tired. I kept on playing. I just kept playing. I kept playing. And then suddenly, there's my friend behind me and he was like, "You didn't go to sleep at all?" I had played the game for 12 hours straight. That's how good Fallout 2 is. I spent the whole night playing the game. I have never done that before with a game. Never ever ever have I stayed up the whole night playing a game. But Fallout 2 was so damn good that I spent the whole night playing it. And I still didn't feel tired in the morning. The look on my friend's face when he saw me that I was still playing, and probably the look on my face when I realized that it was already morning. Priceless on both parts. So I think that would explain to you, Mercenary, how good Fallout 2 is. It is definitely Fallout 2 is the best game in the series for me. Just like Dr. Dose. Even though I have played all of the Fallout games, Fallout 2 still is, to this day, the best one. Even out of all the Bethesda games. New Vegas is the second best, but Fallout 2, just nostalgia. It has the special place in my heart, you know. Never can go away. In Fallout 2, you just can be so evil and still justify your decisions that it's just too good. Yeah, it is so well written and the karma system is so well balanced. You can be evil, you can be good, you can even go neutral, and you can still play the game perfectly, you know. This happened 2 times when you got your Spectrum and Amiga. You spent all night playing Chase HQ on your Amiga when you got her, and Jet Set Willy. Jet Set Willy is a tough game for me because you know me and platformers. 2D platformers and me just don't go well together. And Jet Set Willy is a tough game. But Chase HQ is a fun game. I do remember playing Chase HQ a lot on the Amiga. It was fun. It was fun. So what do we have here? Yes, this place. Okay. We have that place over there, and this would be the water merchant area. Yep, this is the children of the apocalypse. Or children of the cathedral, not the followers of the apocalypse are in Boneyard. This flag is the symbol of the children of the cathedral. This is the sign of the water merchants, a hop trading company. This thing isn't on Fallout 4, the Karma thing, and yes, JSW is a bitch to play Raged a lot, yeah. Well, Fallout 4 kinda has the Karma system in it. It is pretty much when you have a companion with you and you get they like that or they hated that. That's the Karma system. It goes with only with your companions. And it kinda goes with some settlements as well. And the factions. It goes with the factions, so there is kind of a karma system in Fallout 4. You did that before. You did that with Demon Stalkers, Super Mario Bros. 3, Final Fantasy 4. When you rented it long ago, the battery was dead, so you had to see how far you could get in one day. Legacy of the Ancients. Legacy, that sucked your life away. Never played the Legacy of Ancients. I don't even think if I've ever heard of that game before. The game that made you want to buy a Commodore was, don't laugh, Raid Over Moscow. Really, Raid Over Moscow. That's the game that I hate. Did I install any mods? Yeah, I have Fallout Fixed. Fallout Fixed has... it fixes all the crashes and bugs. Has corrected lots of dialogues with a lot of people. Opens up all the closed content that they were in the vanilla game. They're opened up again. And also has the high resolution patch, as you can tell already. Eats a dead guy. Strong like that. Yep. Strong likes you if you're a cannibal. Yep. And also, it's always funny for me to see because I have Piper with me, and when I unlock a thing with the lock picks, it always says Piper liked that. And I'm like, yeah, she does. She likes it when you pick the locks. And that's Piper. Piper actually is a good character to have with you. I like her as a companion. She's been with me all the time, actually, in my previous gameplay of Fallout 4, because I actually started to like her a lot. She's really good with guns, and, well, she's got the good perks that she gives you. The perks are really good. You get extra experience points when you do the conversation choices and you succeed in them. You get extra experience points in them. You hate it that in Fallout 3 the game tells you if you did or didn't a bad thing, even if it was on the gray area of the morality. Yep. But they were still working on the karma system in Fallout 3, so they hadn't really shined it to perfection. But in New Vegas it works great because it's not the karma system. It's not a karma system in New Vegas. It is actually a faction system, like in GTA 2. That you have to, if you do some stuff in a town, you affect the town and morality, that they might like you a lot better. Or if you do bad things, they hate you. So it depends on what kind of a character you play. They either hate you or they don't like you at all. And you can balance that out. If you do bad things, you can later on try to do good things to them and they will like you more. So it's it is a really good thing in New Vegas. And there's so many factions in it that you can affect. You didn't know it was a bad game, yes, you saw it on display on a computer shop, so you was like, ah, of course. I mean, back in the day, all those seeing just a game on a shelf, you were like, that looks cool, I want that game. And then you play it and you're like, this game is shit, but I got it. Your obsession with Demon Stalkers is legendary, though. Your friend and you did a net play on YouTube together, but the ROM failed at level 86 out of 100. So for days, you played a two-player game solo with a different working ROM to get back to that point. Yeah, you might have issues. No, that's determination, not issues. Does that mean that you have a weird sense of morality? I don't know. You have yet to play New Vegas, so you'll take a look at that at some time. You should. New Vegas, like I already said, second best Fallout game after Fallout 2. In my opinion. So who are you? Caravan driver. If you're looking for a job on one of our caravans, you should talk to the master merchant. She's in the building to the east. Alright. Good to know. Oh, there she is. I'm in the wrong room. Anything in here? I doubt there's anything in these shells.
Right.
Excuse me. I actually don't want to talk to the water merchants because with the water merchants you can actually make a deal with them that they will bring pure water to the Vault 13 and extend the timer here. They can extend the timer by 100 days if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Could be longer, but I think it's like 100 days more. So you can extend the time like that, but the Overseer will not be happy about it because we will reveal the location of Vault 13 to the world. And that is a bad thing. Hello there, child.
Would you like the flower, mister?
Sure, kid.
Thank you, I gave away a flower, isn't that great?
I guess it is. I hope it is. We got a flower. A beautiful flower. Oh, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, mercy, holy flame.
Oh, mercy, holy flame. I, for reasons unknown, cannot play an evil character in the Fallout games. I just can't do it. I'm too much of a goody two-shoes in these games. I have never been able to play an evil character in the games. I don't know why. Just can't do it. Problem is that in some missions you need to be good to get the best payout for the mission, yeah? You do remember paying them to get that 100 extra days. You don't remember if the vault leader got mad over it or not, though. He does. He gets mad about it. That you revealed the location of Vault 13. He thanks you for the extra water, but he also chastises you for revealing Vault 13 to the outside world. Because he wants to keep Vault 13 secluded, you know. That nobody should know about the location ever. At all. Here. You see, Jane.
Why do you disturb an elder of the cathedral?
I have come seeking a blessing.
Have you studied the sacraments, child?
Nope.
Perhaps one of our priests will discuss your needed education. Leave now.
You got it. Thank you. I got a flower.
Mother Jane wishes that no one speaks with you. Goodbye. But what?
We ain't supposed to talk to you. On your way, pal.
What? But she said that I could talk to kid. Hello, would you? Oh, excuse me. Even the child is like,
You cannot talk to that person.
what did I didn't.
Okay, don't go and talk to Jane. Gotcha.
Sir, I am a healer. You have no need for my services.
What's this place about?
For me, sir, it is a place of practice of the gift of healing. For others, it is a place where stray souls may be gathered and put on a productive path. Forgive me, but I have no patience for a long conversation. There are other people who may instruct you better than I. Please excuse us.
Okay. What about you?
What do you want?
What's this place about?
Something called the Holy Flame. Don't listen to the bullshit. It'll rot your brains.
What's your take on the Holy Flame?
It's gotta be a scam. Nobody's really dumb enough to believe all this religious shit. Good day.
Some people are. They have faith. You know. Are you an officer? You're a hub guard.
Can I help?
Yes. Could you tell me where I am?
You're at the south end of the hub. If you look around, you'll find the water merchants and a small hospital.
A hospital?
The children of the cathedral run a small hospital here in the hub. They seem like a decent bunch.
Who are the water merchants?
Those bastards. They think they own the damn hub just because they have to control the water tower.
Thank you. Bye. People be bitter. Very bitter in this area. You just make evil decisions and laugh out loud in your room. You're sure neighbors appreciate that in the middle of the night. Yeah, I can imagine. You once tried to be evil with big gun skills so you could see your opponents do that fire dance when they die. You made it to Klamath and killed the dog. You stopped playing as you could not continue. Yeah, killing a pooch. Especially if it's an innocent dog. Yeah. But then again, Klamath has... Oh, there's that one dog, yeah. You have always been... You have always been for the win of the Scientologists in Fallout 1 and 2. You mean the Hubologists in Fallout 2. They don't exist in Fallout 1 because this is the hub where we are. FTWWTF. Yeah, it's for the win or what the fuck. And I can't go evil on most RPGs either. In Baldur's Gate, I would always wind up the maximum reputation and stay there. Yeah. But at least in Baldur's Gate, playing an evil character is a little bit easier, but it's also tougher because you don't really find that many evil characters to get jobs from. So playing an evil character is really hard in Baldur's Gate. But White knows how to play an evil character. I don't know what it is, but he he actually enjoys playing evil characters. He has played through Fallout 1 and 2 as an evil character. Fallout 3, he has played a cannibal. He has played both Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 through with evil characters. He's just a master at it. He even played Planescape Torment through with an evil character.
Hi, welcome to the library. I don't think I've seen you around here these parts before. What might you be looking for in the way of knowledge?
I'm looking for a water chip.
Well, in my studies, I have come across some references to such things. Actually, I have in my possession a holodisk that contains a certain amount of information that you might find useful.
Can I have the holodisk?
Information is hard to come by in this day and age, but I will need to charge you 750 caps for the disc.
Now, that looks like a worn holodisk if I've ever seen one. I'll give you 500 for it.
You're right, the disc has been in better days. Since that is the case, I will accept 500 instead of my original price.
Mrs. Stapleton takes your money.
As I may have explained, you will need to use this and then access the information through your Pip-Boy 2000.
Mrs. Stapleton hands you the holodisk. And Mrs. Stapleton is a reference to a Monty Python sketch. If you didn't get it. I never got it. It's kind of hard if you want to get Viconia in your party to be heroic. True. In Baldur's Gate 2. WTF, you always make that typo. Dude, mind blown. Maybe one has to be evil in real life to know how to play evil character in RPG? Yeah, you just gotta turn that goody two-shoes mentality off if you want to play an evil character. Until now, you literally never noticed that the FTW is WTF backwards. Really? Gabriel? Really? Gabriel? Really? Really? Ugh. I don't know what it is with those 3 letters. You always write them in wrong order even when you know you want to write. It just happens, you know. It just happens. There's no 2 ways about it. If you're wanting to jump on Caravan, you need to talk to Rodger. He's just over there. Oh, welcome to Fargo Traders. How may we help you? What is it that you do here? I'm in charge of the, I help run the Fargo Traders. If anyone messes with us, I'm the one they will answer to. We trade wares between all the different settlements. Sounds good. Do you need help? You're looking for work, are you? You look alright. Well, you should probably talk to Butch. He's through the door behind me. Alright, let's go talk to Butch. Butch. Your character is so weird. He's a weird guy.
What do you want?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Time is money, chit-chat is not money. You hear about the job or what?
What job?
Well, some caravans have been disappearing on us lately. Damn if anyone can figure out what happened to them.
Personally, you never finished Baldur's Gate. You couldn't survive the battle at the end of the next to last chapters. Just ripped me apart. I never finished the Baldur's Gate either. I just lost the interest in the game. I don't know. I think the furthest I've ever gotten is chapter 2. Really didn't bother to figure that out until now. So, what do you want me to do?
Simple. Find out who's doing it and tell me. Or take them out. Makes no damn difference to me. Just get that job done.
Any clues on who's doing it?
Well, there's, something, but I never listen to those rumors.
Well, I do. What is it?
You really want to hear it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, some say it's the Death Claw. But I don't know nothing about that.
How do I find out about the Death Claw?
How do you... Go talk to Beth. She knows more about that crap.
Yep, you're as scared as a whipped dog. I'll go check it out.
Done and done. Now get on out of here. But come back and talk to me when you found something.
Whatever, Butch. Yeah, Butch is a scaredy cat. He's a good leader for the company, but damn is he a yellow belly.
Well, hello. It's nice to see you again. What can I do for you today? You just left. Miss me already.
Let's see, is there a place... can I ask you some questions?
Of course you can. Don't be silly.
What's the word out on the street about the missing caravans?
Some people think the water merchants are responsible. I don't think so. I think it was the darn Deathclaw, or maybe the people over at the Brotherhood of Steel.
What exactly is a Deathclaw?
The Deathclaw is the most evil thing that rise out of the ashes after the war. Some say it's a powerful ghost from the war that haunts the land. It's no ghost. It's as real as you and me. It's 20 feet tall with teeth as big as your arm. It's some kind of demon that found its way here when the world was engulfed in flames.
Do you know anything else about the Deathclaw?
Well, I know this old mutant in Old Town named Harold.
Yes, Harold.
He's seen it. He's the only one that's seen it and lived.
The only one that's seen it and lived?
Uncle Slappy over in Old Town talks about it sometimes, but he's just a crazy old fool.
That's what they said about the Ben Kenobi. Another question about the missing caravans? Why don't you think it's the water merchants?
Because, like I've been telling everyone, they've had a few caravans disappear too. Nothing like what's happening to Fargo traders, but they are being affected.
They could be lying, or it could be part of their plan to make you believe them.
Good thought, but I highly doubt it. They've been sabotaging each other for years, but this is not their style. They wouldn't spend that much money to take out the caravans. Plus, all the caravans are very heavily guarded. You would think someone would escape. They don't have the manpower or the cash to pull that off. There would have been at least one survivor.
Yeah, but why would it happen to the Fargo traders more than the others?
Bad luck? I don't know. Maybe they're traveling along different routes than the others. Maybe because they aren't as heavily guarded as the Crimson Caravan, but they might have better cargo than the water merchants. Who knows? There doesn't seem to be any clear difference between the three.
Another question about the missing caravans. Why do you think it was the Brotherhood of Steel?
Why, you don't know? I hear that they make human sacrifices and do all sorts of other terrible things.
Really? I had no idea.
You never know what a person is really like behind closed doors. You've got to be careful with who you associate yourself with. Was there anything else you needed?
Thanks. Let's get back to the merchants. Let's see. The city council.
There are 6 representatives, 2 from each of the main merchant groups. Everything needs at least 4 votes to be passed. They can never agree on anything.
That's all. Thanks for the information. A Deathclaw as a pet would be awesome. Just imagine a sign on your door. Warning for any trespassers, Deathclaws inside. Enter at your own peril. Or as a companion like Goris was in Fallout 2. Yep. Goris is a great companion. Has anybody who has played Fallout 2, have you ever actually been able to get the trio dog group as your companions in Fallout 2? Raise your hand if you have been able to do that. Get all the 3 dogs in the game to be your companions. You might be insane, but you never took any companions in Fallout 1 or 2 because they always got in your way or some other stupid stuff, so you decided to play the games through solo. Fallout 1, good for solo. Fallout 2, take companions. They're so freaking awesome in Fallout 2 because they balanced out the game so well with the companions. You want to take them with you, trust me. Usual suspects that you want to take with you in Fallout 2. There's Sulik, Cassidy, Goris, Dogmeat, K9, Marcus. Those are usually my favorite ones to take with you. Then there's also there's Lenny, Vince. Was it Vince? No. What's the fat guy that you need to rescue from the den? From the slavers. What was his name? Somebody help me out here. Because there is Lenny, he's the ghoul, who is a doctor. Vic, that's his name, Vic, not Vince, Vic. Who's the fat ass who has some special skill of repair. Then there's Myron, who is just a snobby little kid that needs to die immediately. I really hate Myron. You just rebalance combat with truckload of drugs. Well, that works. And they level up and get better with you too. And it also depends on what weapons you make them use. They level up on that one. I mean, they all have their own spread of skills on combat that they can use. Like Sully can use SMG weapons and also melee weapons, and he's okay with unarmed. So you can whichever weaponry you want to use him on, he will. If he constantly uses SMG weapons or small guns, he will get the small guns level up much better. The only one you could connect with is Myron. I hate Myron. Myron is he's a freaking asshole. Oh, and also Tanza, you're the one who raised the hand to get the 3 dogs in the game. Good for you. They freaking kick ass, don't they? They just said having all the 3 dogs was just a kick-ass group. And also my character in the game was also an unarmed specialist, so it was just me and 3 dogs getting into the fight. Anyone with a deathclaw for a pet would need to sign. Any burglars must be very good with pets as they will be feeding them. Myron, baby Myron, he's also classed as kid in game, which is weird since it's blind. He rapes your character if you're a dumb female. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. He's a horny teenager. That's all he is. All they do, K9 especially. They all do. But K9 is the best one with critical hits, but they're just... all the dogs, they rule in the game. It's remnants of Master's army. Quick use all of your psycho by fall jet and all that, yeah. What was I doing now? I lost track. I've lost my mind. I can't remember to do anything anymore. The holodisk, that's it. We have an error. Error. It weighs 1 pound. Pip-Boy 2000 displays downloading data. Done. Have a nice day. You earn 100 experience. So now that we go to our Pip-Boy, we go to the archives. No status. Vault locations version 34.129. So, vault locations, Revision C, Western USA. Hello, welcome to the latest edition of the Western United States Vault Location Pamphlet. We hope you enjoy the pamphlet, and remember, vaults are not just upwardly mobile, but for everyone. Vault 12. 12. Under the sprawling metropolis of Bakersfield lies the technological magnificence of Vault 12. Built with every amenity in mind, the prospective Vault Dweller, Vault 12 was given the Pressed Vault Suit Award for attention to preparedness. Buried far underground, the protection that Vault Dwellers will receive will be unprecedented. Much like the other vaults, Vault 12 has been fitted with the newest in-vault water purification systems. Able to take even the waste located in the sewers of Bakersfield, this system is able to deliver over 15,000 gallons of pure, refreshing drinking water every day. They all float, and when you are down here with me, you will float too! Located in the scenic mountainous region northwest of Vault 12, this vault offers an endless supply of pure water to the inhabitants. Rumors that the water table in the area could easily be contaminated in the event of nuclear war have been found by the Department of Water and Power to completely unfounded. In the event that the water in the area were to become tainted, remote even though it may be, Vault 13 has been fitted with the government-approved Vault water purification system. Ready to work without significant loss of output for over 250,000 hours. Prospective Vault Dwellers should have nothing to fear. Vault 50. Due east from Vault 13, this construction on this vault has gone extremely smoothly. Much work was done to reinforce the walls of the third level of this vault to make all the future vault dwellers more secure in the knowledge that in the event of an even major earthquake, the regulatory computers of the vault would continue to function. Recent tours of the newly constructed vault have had many a potential vault dweller walking away with a newfound awe of the improvements done to this already impressive vault. And all of that is just bullshit! All of it is just bullshit. We all know what the vaults are for anyway. Cheer 50 interrupting cheers, or not. Thwarted by an errant typo. You can cheer now if you want to. An irony at work, yeah. Ugh. But I think I'm gonna leave this here. We've done well for ourselves. There. Game save. Whew. That was a lot of fun. Well, this game is a lot of fun anyway. But before I finish up here, I want to ask... I knew it was coming. Because you want to. Thanks, Hans. But, yeah, before I finish up here, I have a question for you guys. Do you want me, because I've been thinking about the scheduling, when I stream this game. Do you want me to put this game on the Monday and Tuesday slots, or Wednesday and Thursday? No, I'm leaving you alone on that, Mercenary, but I also urge you to watch those movies. You're missing out on a ton of great movies. Trust me. I'm losing my voice. But yeah, question is, do you want me to continue this game on Monday and Tuesday, or Wednesday and Thursday? Because I'm gonna be streaming this 2 days of the schedule. Sunday, as always, is just Commodore 64 and Amiga, but I want to continue this game, but not the whole week. I want to schedule it 2 days of Fallout, and 2 other days is just whatever I feel like playing. Now, do you have any preference for it? That's all I'm asking. If you have a preference for it, then I'll go with that. So Wednesday, Thursday would work for you. Okay. Anybody else? Wednesday, Thursday? But if you don't care, then that's alright. I'll just, Wednesday, Thursday is good enough. So if you understood, the question is beginning of the week or the end of the week. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Gabriel doesn't care. Alright. So far, it's a Wednesday and Thursday. Is good enough. Because if you don't have any other say about it, then I will go with Wednesday and Thursday. Since you will not be available on those days, you take an obscure reference to state that you abstain courteously. Both will work for you, so you'll leave the decision to those who have a demanding schedule. Wednesday and Thursday it will be then. Monday and Tuesday then. No, it'll be Wednesday and Thursday. Sure. So Monday and Tuesday will be for whatever I feel like playing, and Wednesday and Thursday will be Fallout Day. So I'll be playing Fallout on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Alright. Let's clock that in. Bam. We're doing that. It's been scheduled. So with that, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. But now Merrick will miss it. Well, I'm sure. Cue the interrupting cheers for those days. I'm sure Mercenary is just busy the whole week. Gabriel. It's just life, you know. But for now, we'll end it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for I actually need to decide what game I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. Bye everyone, and remember, don't interrupt SpiderMwa when he reads text. Yeah, because I need to be quiet when that is blazing out. It's so loud, it distracts even me. I might be reading the text like, a Pip-Boy 2000 displays a blee 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 blee, sparkle, sparkle. It's like, Hey, it's not my own fault. I made that, so it's my own fault. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever I will be playing. So you guys take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't wear on your thumbs. And all we need to do is just O, E, Y, and E. That's how it works. You just say O-I in your keyboard and you're out of there. So, thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You take care now. Bye.